NFCRadio.com.
Welcome.
Restart the stream. Come on, bring us in, Sam. Bring it in. Bring us in. Bring us in.
We
That's what I'm
live,
talking
baby.
about. Woo! Okay, Monday. It's today.
Monday.
The Plug Gaming.
Monday.
We are here, and we have a lot to talk about.
We got a lot of shit to talk about.
It-
Emphasis on shit.
We're the Plug Gaming, your gaming source. We keep you connected to the games you love. I'm your host, Dutch Master. I got my co-host, Rocky,
Yeah.
Sam,
Hey.
and it was Mother's Day
Yeah.
weekend.
Do you remember to make them calls and get them roses?
Yeah, I mean, I saw all the mothers
Nice.
in person, so you know that's how I do it.
Yeah, me too.
Good job. Mine are far away.
Yeah, so
But
everybody
talk to
enjoyed their
everybody.
enjoyed
I,
the
vi-
Mother's
I
Day.
visited a lot of moms yesterday, man.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
You know,
say something about that, but you know.
Visited a lot of moms.
Very
Rocky
good.
spent the day on the road.
Very good. We we got it started a little late today. We had a lot going on. We had some conversation. We basically started the show without
Yeah.
hitting,
We had to get the heavy rants
stream.
out. Like,
So, we're here though, and we are doing it live.
We live, baby.
On the agenda, we're going to be talking. I mean, what we've been gaming on, pretty simple: Destiny,
yeah.
Fortnite,
Warmind coming out.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
God of War.
God
Probably
of
throw it
War.
in there a little bit. Exactly.
Yeah, I actually got a little more into it,
That's
'cause
nothing new here, but dude, that game, God of War.
I know.
I mean,
Every
just
turn, there's
really-
something new.
really, honestly, it's the best God of War.
Yeah.
I am so excited to talk
It's the
to
best
you
God
when
of
you're
War.
in the game now. Like I understand Rock,
I agree.
like overcoming each part and getting to like
You gotta
the
finish
next
the
like
game,
major
Rock.
change.
You got to finish the game.
I know. I'll be finished like in
I
a couple
finished
of days. Yeah, I'm
I've been
almost
done.
Even in the story, like I'm
Dude,
not
the
saying
story is
anything,
so good.
But
No, we're not going to say anything.
By next
Yeah.
week, we'll be
It's
able
not
to talk about
it's
it.
not
dog.
that we don't
We
want
damn
to.
well better.
Yeah, it's not that
We'll
we
be
don't
able to
want
talk
to.
about it,
It's
dog.
not that we don't want to. It's just that Rock we're saving the spoiler for him. For you guys, we would spoil it right away. For the listeners, we spoil it right away. We don't really, Rock. We're
we
gonna
don't have
save
to
him
sit in a
that.
room with you guys
Right,
for 2 hours right
exactly.
now.
And hear
so,
me
like,
talking shit.
Exactly.
You motherfucker.
Like I just gotta emphasize, like every turn in this story, in the gameplay, just bam, something new.
Yeah, the
I
game is
finished
so good.
so I finished the story and I'm like at what is the Fireland? I forget the name of it right now.
Hey, yo,
Niflheim?
Yeah.
yo.
And I
Well,
no, that's not end game.
Yeah,
That-
it's
you
just- dude.
unlock it very early, and then the
Dude,
other thing
calm
is
down, Rocky.
Niflheim is the other one that like the two
This
areas.
is your
that
fault, by the way.
Niflheim.
These are
This is your fault, by the way.
Niflheim.
Okay, but it's your fault,
I know.
okay.
by the way, because you've taken extremely long time to
Bro,
finish this game.
because of fucking Fortnite.
cool.
I didn't think I was
But
going to get into
these parts of
Fortnite.
this
I
game
play
are
Fortnite too,
totally
man.
side missions. They are like
Dutch.
free things for you to
All
do.
It's
right,
different though.
Sam's
You got
talking.
you got a
Sam's
real
talking.
Excuse me.
motherfucking squad, dog.
You're part of that squad.
Oh wait.
When it's available, hey yo, wait a minute. Let me get this
No, you
out
guys-
right now.
no.
That's got
Excuse me.
a cult following.
Y'all need to get
And
to
you
the
got
bottom
look,
of this.
This motherfucker got a cult following, and whenever there's a gap, you gotta be like, oh, and hop in there like it's like
Hey.
the hottest shit out there.
I don't
Are you
send.
fucked?
I don't send text messages to anybody. He does not squad opening.
If you're
Hey,
reach him on
people,
PlayStation,
you just gotta join the party and just sit there and listen. When dude's like, I'm out, you just start hitting join. It's fucking crazy. 20 fucking people in a party.
Dude, in my defense, I don't like not being able to play with everybody. Okay, so
There's a simple
you know what I mean?
selection. It's
When that
appear
happens,
offline.
when that shit happens, no, because you know what? I hate when motherfuckers do that,
I
and
know.
I'm not like that. I'll tell the person like I've had to do it before,
Maybe,
and how
like,
it works. Like if you're
just-
the least known of the people, then yeah, you're probably getting booted. Or if I had priorly said like I'll play with you, then
Yeah.
those people get in. I had to do it the other day where, I mean, I don't really know the guy too well, but you know, I told 2 other people I'd play with him. Another guy had 2, and they tried to join in before, and I was like, I got to kick your buddy. You're welcome to stay, but your buddy's got to go because I already got another one joining. And yeah, it's always weird when it happens.
Did they boot their buddy?
No, he went and played one game with them, and then he
They
then
came
then he
back
came
like,
back.
yeah, man, you know, we weren't going anywhere. So.
I was like, that's why we told your buddy.
Man.
No,
So that's.
but you know, like that's the weird thing of like, come on, it's a
and that's
online.
Dutch view
It's
from
an
the top.
It's an online. It's
Or
an
you can just
online.
go to Dutch Master's stream and see
It's
the
a-
cult following,
It's
and
an
it's fine.
it's an online game with an online chat. It's weird enough already, and yeah, you don't want to have to be fucking kicking people out of there or booting them.
Dutch be
I-
hurting
I-
people filming kids. to
At
join
least
the room,
I tell
like,
them.
Yeah, hey Dutch, you know I was watching your stream. You know, can I play?
Hey, this is not even true. That's
Hey,
not even true.
no.
That's not even true. I play with my
I
viewers.
know. I'm
Here's the
fucking
thing.
with
I was gonna say, like, my immediate response is gonna be, you can't trust rocks.
Yeah,
I've said
yeah.
that enough times. in the past
I
week.
mean, don't get me wrong. I'm very straight up about it. It's a video game. It's
Yeah.
simple. If there's not room, there's not room. You know what I mean? Like that's how it is.
But, like-
it's like a team of something. It's the same way. We do it all the time. Like if you pick up basketball, you pick people over people right in their front of their face, and they just go, "I got next."
Yeah.
Online, the people are like, "Oh,
Oh, it's like that, dog.
oh, really?
Let's
yeah,
see
you're like,
let's see if I use my Ludapalooza key to help you guys.
yeah, right. yeah, you know what I mean?
The
It's like, dude,
Ludapalooza key made
no-
a return
no,
this week,
I
by
know.
the way.
Rocks,
man.
Rocks, he's getting.
Never trust
He's,
Rock.
he's not as good as he used to. He's
If
losing
you
his
hear
touch a little
nothing
bit.
else on this show, never,
Rock-
period,
Not true.
trust.
I got
He tried-
Sam and Betty to join.
Rock.
He trolled. Yeah, it was a light troll. It was a light
Period.
troll
It
for
was
there.
solid.
Uh,
I got 2 people to join.
this guy. Okay, so he got us once really good with a dance key. It's like the elusive key or Ludapalooza key. It's a very very rare like 0.3 or 3%
if you
drop.
never use it, just brag about having it all the time.
yeah,
you're
exactly.
probably gonna get nothing cool
Yeah.
since that's
You
the
won't.
coolest item in the game.
Right.
You get like
Is this fucking
250
key.
glimmers.
Yeah, right.
The hardest
exactly.
thing to get.
Yeah. So the key is very hard to get. It's like everybody knows about it, but you don't know much about it type deal. It's very mysterious, elusive. We don't know what it does, how to really get it. But we found out how to get it, and then Rock decides to, be like, oh, I got it. And we're like, oh, bullshit.
I've
Call
had it
us
for
bullshit.
months.
Call us bullshit. No, I'm talking about the first time you tried to do it.
Oh yeah.
And we're like, call this bullshit, but we, he was fucking adamant. We believed him anyways. We went there. He got us.
Everybody
He got
showed
pretty much
up.
the whole fire team.
Everybody was dancing for no reason. Right in
I'm
front
pretty
of
sure
me.
we had strangers in that fire team that time, and you got them too.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, 2 days ago, he tries to pull the
troll
same thing.
Or not to troll.
He pulls the same
That
thing,
is
and we're
the
like,
question.
I'm sitting there like, Rock, you've done this before, dude. I remember you've already used this one. Not gonna work.
But I flipped it because remember I had the dance party key.
Well,
last time.
everybody remembered that was in the
This
party,
time,
and
I
he
had
still
the
got
Ludapalooza
he still got
key.
people from the party chat though to join the actual game, and kind of entertain the idea. So
Hey man, I had a good time.
I was there for the ride.
he's out here trolling though. That's the bottom line.
Hey man, gotta get it, dog.
Never.
That is the bottom line.
Trust.
You ain't trolling, you ain't doing
Rocky.
shit. Remember that.
I like it. I like that. I like that.
Oh man.
Okie dokie.
No, but anyways.
we have some we've been slacking. We are used to one giveaway at the end of the month. We were supposed
Now
to
we're
be
gonna
doing
start throwing them
two,
out.
and we're supposed to be doing two. So one was supposed to be happening like today or tomorrow, but it's gonna happen. Be posted for sure this week and announced next week. We're doing the $10 giveaways, right?
You know what that
Xbox.
sounds like? That sounds like
Sounds like I had a
being
super
unsure.
busy. No, I had a
And
super
so,
busy
like,
week.
I think if someone just called in, they might even be able to like coerce you into just giving them one.
If they called in right now, we
Jeez.
could do that. But, I don't know. I want to get really.
no,
I want to
just
get into the
throwing that
social
idea
media.
out
I want to
there.
get into the social media. I want to have some way of interacting with our listeners through our social media and maybe
Yeah.
like gaining some sort
Send
of
Dutch a
polls.
PlayStation message. It's
Some
the best
sort
thing
of-
he responds to.
Some sort of polls, like if we did polls or
The
like
Dutch
what we
master.
should talk about, and we ran that through Instagram, and then we could use that as our content for the next week, something like that. Interweave
Okay,
them
okay.
both. So I want to really run it through that, to be honest, with the giveaways. But of course, if you call in, we probably
Sounds
got
like
something
more
for you.
Might
giveaways.
give
We
you a
used to have
little
a
something.
fucking grab bag, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
what
why
about
we
that?
need to go to E3 again.
We still got that grab
I
bag.
got to bring the grab bag, baby.
We just got to
Bring
grab
it back. Well, anyway, so the giveaways coming out Instagram this week. Check it out.
Yeah.
They're gonna be live. We're doing it.
Baby.
What else we got? What's
tons of
this?
news coming.
What's this month? This month's gone too fast.
It's May.
Only
Yeah, it's
thing that
already
came
almost
out this
already
month
over.
worth talking about, and it's not even worth talking about, is fucking Conan.
Dude, actually, what's up with that game though?
It wasn't
I
that
So
good.
like,
I
no.
didn't know
I'm talking about what it is. I don't know about how it's been played or received. It's a like builder survival. Like, what is it though exactly? Can you
Sounds like
can you
Ark
relate
so
a game?
far.
Can you relate a game to? Because I have only read the stuff and I'm like, builder survival, create a kingdom and overcome.
Yeah,
like,
this-
it's like what?
it's
Like, what are
weird,
you
like-
doing? Are you surviving? Are you
No,
building?
like
Are
you create a character.
You're
taking over the
Conan. I'm
world.
assuming Conan can survive.
Basically,
Yeah.
it's
Can
crazy.
you help
I didn't
someone
really
else
get in.
survive?
I didn't really get into depth when it came to like building a team and shit.
Yeah.
I just caught a few fades and I was like, this shit's stupid because the bow and arrow was just so trash to use. Because once you start pulling it and running and let go, like the person is already running at you and you miss every time. It's like,
Rock, you can't pull a bow and arrow and sprint and hit it accurately.
no,
every-
I'm not
you know?
sprinting. Like the guy will be running at you, and you know how you can shoot at the person, like you just.
It's
Gotta
an
be
arrow.
smart,
it moves
dog.
slower than a bullet. You got to lead
But
them.
I get that 100%. But it's like no matter what, the guy sees it and he's like, he like sidesteps it. And it's like, okay, well, this is a pointless ass weapon.
So-
and then you get a bunch of weapons you can choose from. Well, find. I don't know, but it kind of reminds me of what was the name of that fucking game?
Turok.
No, did you guys ever play the Marker Cree?
No,
What?
You never played the Marker Cree?
no.
Oh well, it's like the Mark of Cree, but I guess open world. That's the
Okay.
best way to put it. And if
Yeah,
you play
okay,
that,
I haven't
heard
seen
it.
a lot
You
of
heard
shit
it.
for it, but I
But-
just didn't ever.
But
were
like a
talking
shitty
Conan the
version,
Barbarian,
though.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
But
it's
you're
a
not
new-
Conan.
Yeah, it's called
You're
Conan.
just a guy in Conan's
It's
world.
Yeah.
called Conan something Exiles.
Yeah,
Are you
are not
is,
Conan.
Is Conan like the final boss?
I didn't get that-
Is he
I didn't
gonna
get that
kill
far
you
into
at
it.
some point?
I did. That's why
That's
I
the
was
problem.
asked. That's what I want to know.
This is
yeah.
you're
I
useless.
didn't get to put
Your
that
whole
much time
life
into
is
it. I
moot.
just played a little bit because my homie SD got it. Like he buy every fucking thing, so I got to play a little bit of it.
I saw the
And-
numbers on Twitch. And
Hey,
it
what
seemed
are
like
you
a lot of
playing?
people
Conan's World.
It
Oh,
was
are
like
you playing?
10
No, I'm nobody.
10K,
in it.
10K
I'm-
watching.
Yeah, but I mean,
All right, all right.
I'm telling you, like it's like a
Like number
shitty
6?
version of the Marker Cree. Like that's the only way to.
I'll have to check it out.
I gotta find
Yeah.
out the Market Cree is too.
I check it out in the
I
break.
can't believe you
man.
never played that.
I check
shit,
it out
dog.
in the break.
But I haven't
man.
played
check
more
it
into
out
the
in the
Gungeon.
break.
They,
Like I was
that's
telling
the
you-
shit they need to remake and re-release, dog. I'll spend big money on that. I'll pay $100 for that game.
Market Cree, bring it back.
Bring it
Yeah.
back, baby.
Start the tour.
Dante's Inferno. Bring
Yeah,
it back.
Bring
baby.
it back, dog.
Yeah.
Put it on the list.
That needs the 4K
We
update,
are
of all
the plug gaming is now actually consumable on your
All your
favorite little
devices.
handheld devices, iTunes, Android, whatever they use, Google Play Store, Google's Music.
Smith Wards.
What is it on Android? That's get
Smith Wards.
Play Store.
Play Store. Yeah, so Play Store has the podcast too. Because dude, the iPhone switches it up.
What is
you know.
There's a ton. There's Podcast Addict.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
one
So
I
whatever
use,
you
but
go through, our
wherever you
shit's
get your
on there.
podcasts from.
Yeah.
you
Your
can find us
podcast,
because we're
your
supplied through
podcast.
Are we on
iTunes and
Smith Ward?
Spotify.
Yeah. If they put up fucking your broadcast. Or
We're
your,
on the Pirate Bay.
Oh, I've been on the Pirate Bay for some time now.
I don't think it's still running at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
it
you,
is.
you
It's
just
just shit.
you just don't put the .com there.
Yeah.
Instead, you get right in.
You get right in, and it is terrible now.
It's .co. PirateBay.co. Or something like that. There's like 10 different variations. I'll get you to the same place. Get you anything you want on the interwebs.
I agree.
Probably why they call it the Pirate Bay.
Anything else you guys been gaming on?
Stripper Frenzy 4.
Dude, we haven't gotten an announcement yet. Don't lie.
Okay.
You're still on 3.
No, that's what I've been gaming on. Fortnite, man. It's just it's just too much. It's
It's
too good.
cultish for
It's
Dutch.
too
Taking
good.
the world.
Dutch got a cult following.
It's too good. I don't even. And I
hom-
just like to play.
Hey,
the
no,
game.
fuck that. My homie bought a PlayStation to play with Dutch, and the motherfucker got him 3 wins, and now he's addicted. He
Yeah,
can't. That's all he does.
honestly, like that was a great night. I was going to talk to you and Jameer about that outside of the show, but dude, like, yeah, Matt just came in.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
honestly, he's,
Matt been playing under he was playing under my account. I told him to get a
it's-
PlayStation.
It's really it actually shined a lot of light on like the teammate that you're like looking for. Because what happens is a lot of people start playing the game, and I'm guilty of this too. You get a little too big for your britches. And you're out there wilding a little too much, and you just get blurped on, and you fail your team, you fail your squad because you're rogue. You're a
Out there
rogue
getting
agent.
it.
And what I realize is that like there's certain times when like that doesn't happen because everybody kind of buckles down in Fortnite.
Yeah.
And no matter what, there's always that one guy. Like even when you're like, you even know when you're that guy and I'm that guy that's always doing it. And I'm like, no, we're not doing it. We're staying together. Nobody rushes. There's
And then
always
you
that
rush?
guy. No, not me. But there's always that guy on the tough squad that's like, nah, now it's my turn.
But
He's
sometimes-
staying back. So I'm
Sometimes
going.
it's the guy
going to
calling.
shop.
Yeah.
It's the guy calling.
Oh,
him so he can
sometimes that
set
happens
up when
too.
he's gonna
Right,
rush.
right. What he's doing because he wants to get
All
the
right,
kills.
squad, we're moving in now. By the way, I already left.
Yeah, I just launch padded it. I'm already there.
Launchpad's on the roof. Go find it, guys.
No, and how he plays is that he was just so he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He got kills. He was building, but he was so reserved on like how he was playing. It was like a shadow almost,
Yeah.
and nobody was really saying that to him. No one was like saying that. You would just be like, "Oh, where's Matt?" And you look, he's fucking already there. And it was like the best teammate
And
that
he's
you could
quiet.
have.
Yeah, and he's
And,
quiet
and,
too.
and he's just like sitting there
Would
listening.
you call
He's
him
kind
a
of like
wingman?
letting it all happen. Yeah. He's
Yeah,
the guy that's
perfect.
just there. He's like, you're like
Nailed
going to be like, hey, man, you're already next to me.
I
Perfect.
told you.
Perfect.
Remember
Are
when
you
I told
shooting
you,
at the
yo,
same guy? Oh,
Remember when I
hey,
said, yo,
hey,
Matt play Fortnite and
we
he's
just
good,
got the-
dog?
You know what I mean? Like we were knocking people. Like it was just like crack. Like it was.
Yeah.
It was easy dubs.
I think
literally,
what you guys are trying
I
to say
told you.
here. What
Literally,
you're trying to say here
some
is,
of the easiest
Matt,
dubs.
Welcome to the Sleep Fighters.
Oh, he was ordained.
Well,
we're gonna be trying to run the raids.
The
Say
thing
it
was,
again,
is the
and
guys
you
that
should get
the
your
guys
light up.
afterwards are like, dude, like, is he just really that good or what's up?
Dog.
I was like, it's
I'm
his
trying to
first
tell you.
fucking PlayStation.
Bruh.
He just got the PlayStation. today.
Remember when I told you, yo, Matt is fucking good, dog? Like he been playing Fortnite, and you was like, what? Why
Yeah.
he didn't invite me? I was like, he's shy.
So anyways, so like then like I was telling to other people about it. I'm like, they're like, yeah, so what's up with your homies? You just like that dope? You guys just get 3 dubskis like that? Because like you couldn't tell somebody that this guy first got a PlayStation and he
Yeah.
played the game a couple times on somebody
Bro,
else's
a couple
PlayStation.
times. He played
And
a
then-
few
So
times.
this is
and that
I'm
was
like
it.
Matt, was that your first dub on your account? He's like, dude, yeah. I mean, I just got my account today, first dub on the account. I was like, nice, dude, fuck yeah. And then like literally one game later, another dub, and then a back-to-back dub. And literally the 2 games ended like the exact same. We did almost the exact same thing to the other team, and it was just like we just perched up and outshot them.
Yeah.
And it
That's
was
the homie.
it was super easy. And these guys are kind of like, what the fuck, like. Who is
told you,
this
dog.
guy? And
I
and we were-
told you.
I was like, I think it's just because he's like not like
He's just stacking you.
yeah, exactly. His mind's not like, oh man, I'm gonna go over here and what's behind. You know what I mean? Because that's how
Nah,
Fortnite is to
this
you.
fool,
Though. You're out here in Fortnite. You're like,
he's-
we're all landing
He's a
at
team shot king too. Like
Yeah.
he'll shoot over your shoulder.
We're,
like,
we're landing at
impressed.
fatal. We're landing at fatal, and then
if
you're like,
he's in your
notice.
shadow. He's watching when you're dipping out, and he goes with the cleanup.
And that's
before
the
they
hardest
can even
thing.
get out
And
of
that's
there.
the hardest thing is because I'm leaving, and then everybody's like, Dutch, where'd you go? And I was like, dude, I said I was leaving. I didn't mean like in 2 minutes. I was fucking jumping out the fucking house on the, you know what I mean? I'm out there, and he was just there, and it's kind of that's what it is. It's kind of this weird little thing where it's like, dude, this guy, he's not He's not playing aggressively. He's not.
But
Trying to
get-
like fucking hit.
he'll
I'm
get
trying to
max
hit-
kills,
I'm trying to
dog.
hit this snipe. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? He's like, no, I got my AR out. What are you guys putting pressure on this guy? Okay, you know what I mean? He's not sitting back there trying to get the
He's team
special-
focused,
exactly,
team-minded.
exactly.
Bruh.
And it was
man.
like he was the best
First game.
Lessons out
inexperienced
there for
Six
you.
skills.
noob teammate.
Bro, first
that-
game, 6 kills.
No, dude, he had three in our first dub. He had 3 in our first dub. I think then he had another 3, and then maybe he had more of the
And
second
I
one.
still am
He
just
got
like
kills.
the best at jumping in and be like, oh, there's only 15 people left. I haven't seen anyone yet.
No,
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
good at that.
Yeah, dude. It's with that the game's changed a lot of times. If
Yeah.
you just land in certain places, you can do
Oh
that
yeah.
all the time
Oh, you
because
could just land in
everybody's
Tilted or
fucking
right now Greasy,
everybody's landing in Divot,
Greasy Grove, Tomato
Everybody's
Town, the
landing
Big
in
Divot.
Dusty Divot. They're going there. It's 50 people dead
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean? And that's cool and everything because if you want to get into that part, you can.
My favorite place is Moisty right now.
Yeah.
Moisty's looted,
I
but
think he
like
just wants to say that.
Moisty is looted. It's where it's at. It is.
At least Sam got it.
Loot game is nice at Moisty Mire. But you know what my favorite place is? The mansion.
Yeah, the mansion is.
I love the mansion.
Oh, with the missile silo and everything? That one?
It
Or
doesn't
no?
have no. That's the secret layer on the back of the hill
Yeah.
by Snobby. The mansion's directly across from Snobby,
Okay.
east. That's east side.
The Hilltop Mansion?
No, it's the mansion
Just the mansion.
with
Yeah.
this bottom secret layer.
Okay. I'll have
Yeah.
to find it.
Oh yeah, it's great. I know it so well already too, so I can just like drop anywhere and get to any little spot that I need.
You know
by
where all the
breaking a
chests and
couple-
shit be
yeah.
chilling, huh?
Oh yeah, and where the secret like spots are. Like if you go there and a bunch of people are, I know where that cutthroat spot is. That's
Bro, Tomato Town
always got
is
something.
like that's how it is for me at Tomato Town. I don't know why.
tomato.
Just a
I never
spot.
could get no love for
Bro,
tomato.
bro, I landed Tomato Town, dog. I'm the last I'm the like only motherfucker probably walking away from that place.
Yeah, and that's honestly
know
like,
why.
dude,
Well,
Fortnite could be
you
like
on the
that.
battle pass right now?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's right now one of the challenges is Tomato Town.
Yeah.
Is it chests or kills though?
Well, let's get in. We're gonna get into some of that stuff here in a little bit. We got some
yeah.
Fortnite news coming, but let's take a little
We'll talk
mini
heavy
break.
in Fortnite in a bit.
Mini
All right.
break.
Yeah, no, I got something that I want to talk about too because
We also got this whole power glove shit.
I put the guy. Well, we're gonna get into that too.
Yeah.
But
Finals.
we got some news about some other guys, some interesting fellas in the industry, and some unfortunate things like that's happened. But we'll talk about it. The Plug Gaming on DFZRadio.com. We'll be right back.
Had to do that on the way out.
Check a nigga out too. I'm hiding the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city. Check a nigga out too. I'm hiding the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city. Caviar got me scorched. Why you niggas smoking Newport shorts? And you wonder why your bankroll short. Probably cause your ass never left the porch. I be grinding and making moves, you know the business. Pound the block, pushing work till it's finished. Serial killers need no fucking eyewitness. Extra clip, shit, I'm on my blade.
Respect you, respect me.
I've been hustling my whole life.
You know there's no nigga out here like this.
Seen the light. I see you niggas stopping at the stop sign. I'm California stopping cause the world is mine. Some claim defeat, the angels speak. They woke the king will sleep. The trip will be the way to meet. I'm Superman fly in the city. Check a nigga out too. I'm hiding the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city. Check a nigga out too. I'm hiding the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city. Tapes confused with wearing capes, you fools. Still breaking the rules, roll moving, you lose. Handyman with the tool, I had to rock his body. I came to body like Lottie Dottie, and I don't wanna hurt nobody. I'ma break it down with the get down, watch it go down, hold it down with the 4 pound. Now you know now, it's about to go down.
Respect you, respect
I've
me.
been hustling my whole life.
You know there's no nigga out here like
See
this.
the light. I see you niggas stopping at the stop sign. I'm California stopping cause the world is mine. Some claim defeat, the angels speak. They woke the king will sleep. The trip will be the way to meet.
My weaknesses and my strengths. But everybody know my strengths definitely outweigh my weaknesses. As long as that, I'm a human being, like everybody else. And if I meet somebody perfect, then they can train me. And they can help me be perfect. But ain't nobody out there perfect. So we'll all just get along with it.
They say Machiavelli's resurrected, I can feel his presence, but the coldest thing, Machiavelli never left us. Who the fuck he think he is? Talking about Machiavelli never left us. Who the fuck is it? I'm an outlaw thug, like hustling to the death of me. Brutalist, alien, I'm mom lost, baby. Worth to get money, knowledge and I fucking lead. Think I seen a ghost if you stood right in front of me. Tupac eternally, Rogers on his own shit. Speak like new money, and you can pass it, show me. Worldwide masterpiece, hustle on this fucking street. On that dead fed crime, so they still tapping me. $1 million smile, girls say I'm sexy. Bachelor in arts, got it in psychology. Player, you ain't fly as me, still can't see me. Stand on oxygen, well you can't even do the
Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman, fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman, fly in the city.
Drink in my cup, someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Side diesel in my blood, purple drink in my cup, someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Yeah, crank it up, crank it on up, crank it up. Sour diesel up in my blood, purple drink up in my cup, crank it up, crank it on up. Oh, that's D. Got me smoking the best, no stress cheese. Now hold up, roll up. Check the situation, about to go nuts. With a little bit of perk up in my cup. You can tell the bartender to fill it on up. That's alright, baby, work your stuff. And that's all night, baby, work your strike. You and your friends, take a little dip, baby, show you how I roll. Take a little hit, baby, off on the hydro. Eyes so lit, look like my eyes closed. Purple drink mix, make me look like my eyes glow. Hypno break juice with a little grape juice. That's how it is, so I'ma have to take side diesel in my blood. Purple drink in my cup, someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Side diesel in my blood, purple drink in my cup. Someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Yeah, crank it up, crank it on up, crank it up. Sour diesel up in my blood, purple drink up in my cup, crank it up, crank it on up. It's the ADX team with no doubt in between, and we stay fresh and clean when we hop on the scene, and we style on the style. They wanna add it's the S to the T, like Cambo G. Either Maserati blue or the Lambo green. And that Chevrolet name when it drop on the street. Either hating on you or they hating on me. And it's shaved up, raised up. Driving to the flow, got them blazing stay touched. And the king on the bike, same color as sour. Keeps me on the site 100 miles per hour. This is my life, so this ain't ours. So I stay tight, so this is power. With the ADX team, you can call us some brave hearts. Sour diesel trees, you can call it the trademark. Side diesel in my blood, purple drink in my cup. Someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Side diesel in my blood, purple drink in my cup. Someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Yeah, crank it up, crank it on up, crank it up. Sour diesel up in my blood, purple drink up in my cup, crank it up, crank it on up. West Coast, crank it on up. East Coast, crank it on up. Midwest, crank it on up. Down south, crank it on up. Yeah, crank crank it on up, crank it up. Sour diesel up in my blood, purple drink up in my cup,
These nuts.
Crank it on up.
We back, baby.
Holy lordy. Woo! That's an intro.
It had to be done that way.
Let's talk about some news.
This
Your
just
boy.
in. Yesterday, I was with a lot of mothers. I'm sorry. No, I'll finish that later. I can finish
you
it
can
now.
You can keep going.
I was with a lot of mothers, and you guys were doing terrible. I had to listen to a lot of cries because you guys didn't take your mothers out, so I had to. And I still made them pay. See? See what you did there? She had a great, terrible day,
And
but it was great.
so, like,
'cause
how
I
many
was there.
dinners did you get?
Like 5.
That's pretty dope.
And then I made them pay for my mom's dinner, too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's how I get down.
So your mom got 5 dinners also?
Yeah. She had a great
Or did you get,
fucking
like,
time.
a 5-person's, like, worth
No,
cost
my
of,
mom had a great fucking day
Good.
on their mother's dimes. And it's your fault. Your fault.
So in news, well, you know what? First, I just remembered, God of War photo mode came out. So when you
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
when
I
you
didn't
hit
know about
triangle
this. It looks
to go
hilarious.
to, so when you press triangle to go to like save and all those options, one of the options is enter photo mode, and it's just like you can pan the camera, you can. It just pauses everything, freeze frames, so you can get some really cool shots. They look really good on some, like you got 4K.
4K it up, dog. Thanks
That'll
to
look
your
dope.
boy Rocky and his skills, which I have heard recent stories about too. His offer up
Gotta get it,
skills.
dog. Gotta get it.
I
But yeah,
some-
it's
I got
awesome.
some
Photo
requests.
mode's awesome.
But yeah, it's awesome. And the weirdest thing ever, because I showed you guys, and what was your
Yeah.
response, Rock? You never want to see that again?
Yeah, that shit was terrible.
You can change facial expressions.
Kratos looked
and
like a fucking
Kratos
maniac
can
with a smile.
smile.
He looks like a maniac.
they said it couldn't be
but
done.
that smile is just like it's just his
It
upper
just-
teeth.
He's trying.
It's like yeah, it's like
He looks like a killer clown or something.
oh,
Does that make
man.
sense?
Yeah, he looks like that one guy from that movie that's a clown that's a killer, Devil's Rejects.
Yeah. That's exactly who he looks
Yeah,
like.
I know exactly what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
He even
there
has
it
some
is.
paint on his face, and
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how we get it right there.
Boom.
well, there's the first thing.
Boom. Shakalaka.
Let's talk about rumors. You guys like Nintendo stuff?
Rumors.
Apparently, Retro Studios is making a Star Fox Grand Prix for Switch. So,
Weird.
like, think like F-Zero,
But
Star Fox. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see.
Is it,
For 30
is,
bucks?
is it going to be like
There's
flying though?
rumors
For 30
of, like,
bucks?
E3 announcements and things. I have no idea.
It should be flying. I would like that.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
a
I
flying-
imagine it's flying.
a
It's
flying race.
all
game.
things are maybes, so that's only a rumor.
Call me maybe.
But for Nintendo, we do have other real announcements at E3.
No, we're talking about real announcements.
Oh, real
Ooh.
announcements. Yeah. Well, this is from Nintendo's page because they are hosting both a Super Smash Bros. Invitational
Yes.
and what is it, Splatoon World Championships
Yeah.
during E3. So
They have
that's
a
gonna be cool.
what's the cost to be the boss in there in a tournament like that?
No idea. No idea.
Probably like
I think
15
they've
bucks
already.
or something like that.
Well,
They can't fucking charge at
it
E3,
wasn't an
dog.
open.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, you can.
World Championships
Nuh-uh.
was I think
If
you
it's
had
a-
to
if
earn
it's-
a certain thing to be able to even qualify.
But
Yeah,
like
they
they
it's
have
a
it at
small
E3.
tournament.
It's probably going to be some dumb shit where you got to
I
go
thought they
play
just
like
had
7
like,
fucking
I
games.
thought they did that, but they had like an open tournament along with that.
They
for,
probably
like
have had
10
open tournaments
10
because
bucks.
Splatoon regularly does
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, that's how it's normally
Um,
done. They don't
yeah.
usually have like it's more.
And then it's like, oh, you earned this qualifier.
We've seen some
you made
pretty.
it here. And
We've
stuff
seen
like
some
that.
pretty interesting
Yeah.
setups.
Yeah.
So,
But this is
But I don't
this
think
is
they'll charge.
like hosted by Nintendo. And I mean, to give you an example, they've announced who's coming to the Super Smash Brothers Invitational because it's only 8 people
oh,
to
okay,
like
okay,
demo
okay.
the mode. But those 8 people
I thought
are,
so.
are
Like
all big name people. in
what
the
I was
competitive
saying
scene.
is like they normally or not normally, but what
That'll
has
be
been
the
done
one
is they
thing
bring
I
the
don't
8
wanna see.
people there,
Yeah.
and then they have like an open entry of like you're challenging them. So you work your way
Yeah,
through the
yeah.
bracket, then you take on one of these
that
guys.
would be dope.
That's what I
but-
was thinking
Yeah, no, then this is
And
because
more
that's
just,
that's common. That's a common.
This is.
Could you
more
imagine some
the,
random dude gets up
yeah.
there and works one of them?
Dude,
No, this is more.
He'll
the
be
end of the
looking
game is
around
showing
like-
up.
Ninja did it in Fortnite,
Oh,
and
really?
he got
is,
worked out by a couple people that were small.
This is
time.
let us show that Super Smash Brothers, the new one, is going to be competitive.
Yeah.
Because on this roster we have MK Leo, Zero, who for the longest time was like the #1 person in the world, and won their last invitational for Smash 4. We have Armada, who is one of the longest running super. He's one of the gods of Smash.
Smash God.
Yep.
Not
Dude,
the,
there are
you know,
5 gods. Learn your shit.
You know, the Smash Bros God.
We
Not
have
the
Abadango,
Smash
who I absolutely love watching. He's a Japanese Yoshi player. We have Plup, Mr. R, Lucky, and Mango.
Yeah.
Mango's one of the other.
They
gods
call
of
me.
Smash.
They call me Plup. I'm a god of Smash.
There are
Like you
Hey,
don't
man,
fuck,
fuck
man.
all them
They're like
fools.
you don't.
No,
fuck
no,
You're
man.
in
only,
here
only,
first.
let me
No,
be clear.
Smash Brothers.
Only 2 of these guys are
I'm a
in
god of
that,
Smash
that tier.
Brothers.
There are 5 gods of Smash. This is
I
like
ain't never
in
played
their
these,
whole
so-
lore. No, in like the whole
Fuck 'em.
Smash community. This shit is so real. But Mango and Armada and Zero is good. But he would be cool if he made it in. He'd
Let
be
me
like the
play him
honorary.
before we start calling them gods of Smash, dog. They
More
can
Smash updates.
Suck a bowl of dicks.
Look, you guys know I love this game too much. It was
Yeah, me
very
too.
it was very popular news when Smash 4 came out that Sakurai, the guy, top guy for making the Smash games, he yeah, good description, right? Yeah. He but he was having like a lot of health issues during Smash 4. It was a miserable time. And I guess like news came out that he was interviewed and is doing just fine. They are cruising the course for Smash 5's like development's
Rock
going
saying
well.
it's
things are
Rock
cool.
saying it's a port.
Well, here's how I feel about that. Smash 4, they made a great engine for it all to run on. They don't have to change that. They just have to add more to what the game is.
They just added characters. It's just a port with added characters.
I'm
They
sure.
said that.
Well, it's not just characters. What I really want to see is a story mode, a real story mode. Like
If they
Yeah,
do
they
that,
said-
that's not a port.
then it's a new game.
But
They
there's no
can't port- you
story.
can't
There's
port
not.
that.
Yeah.
It's just a port, though. They
If there
said
is
it's
a
port.
story, though, he said it's not decided if there's a story or not.
I haven't heard any news on that yet, but
They said it's a port.
well,
This
no
is what
one's-
Nintendo said.
No one has called it a port.
Nintendo didn't say it's a port.
No one
I
has
mean,
called it a port.
I reposted it off the Nintendo's page.
I want to see that post.
Let's just go to Nintendo, go to their Instagram, and it'll tell you it's officially a port. They just added characters.
Is that fake news?
Well, if Nintendo's
we will
page is
figure that
fake,
out. We will
We'll go-
figure
we'll-
that one
We'll
out.
get into it,
Same.
brother.
it's disappointing.
Brother.
But I'm happy because it's Smash Bros.
I mean,
so it doesn't
honestly,
really
here's the
matter.
thing.
Yeah, on Switch, fuck, I'm doing
It is essentially they're not making a whole new game. They don't need to. They put all this work into balancing
Well, yeah, that's
and
common.
making
That's
Smash
common.
4
But
so
like, yeah, you
good.
got to make it different. You got
Smash
to make
5, they're gonna have characters completely
that different.
rebalanced.
They're not calling it Smash 5 either.
They're whatever. They're just calling it Smash for Switch
Because
so
it's a
far.
port. You know how
But
they do.
They've also officially released no information, just that it exists and that the Inklings are going to be in it. That's all we know. E3, shit gets real because we get to see the game.
I'm kind of excited for it.
I am so excited for
It's
it.
getting real.
Let's see. We talked that rumor. We talked all that Smash and Nintendo stuff. If you want to find out more about E3, Walmart done fucked up. Did you see this?
Fuck them.
I think I was talking about this
No,
already.
what's up? What did they do? What do they do
oh,
now?
man,
Besides
what do you know?
ruin
What do you know?
small
They-
business
you wanna-
all over the world.
Well, we don't need to start.
The biggest trade company in the world. You know that, right?
What I'm
International.
saying is, you
Okay,
gotta cut
okay.
off the head of the snake.
yeah, no, right.
Um,
Okay. So Walmart.
Walmart Canada leaked the E3 2018 lineup possibly because they had like I guess just a bunch of list titles up on their
So
site. and
ridiculous. They
prices.
always do this.
And it's for a bunch of games that are
Fucking
going to be
Walmart.
announced.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah, they're gonna get the pre-orders.
do we
in.
want to hit that
They
list?
got
quick?
'em first.
You want to hear them?
Yeah, let's hit it.
All right, we got Splinter Cell.
Yep.
I'm excited for a new one of those.
Yep.
Just Cause 4.
Yeah. I
We
knew
discussed
that.
this. How
Yeah,
are they
they've
going
been
to make
talking
that
about
any
that,
more
though.
badass than it already is, though? How do you step
rocket
it up?
launchers. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Rocket launcher.
You everything.
You just
Repellers.
honestly, if they re-released the last one, people would buy it. Like,
Yeah.
they don't
They
care.
already gave it away for
It's
free.
4K.
Yeah.
I'll buy it.
We have Dragon Quest 2. We have Destiny Comet. So that concept is coming back. The idea of a large enough update that it's not necessarily a new game, but not necessarily DLC.
Right.
For Destiny?
Yeah,
it's
that's
it's
one of the things on this
it's
list.
the Taken King, or not the Taken King, the Iron Wolf one for
the bigger ones.
for Destiny 1 is what it'd be related
So that's
to. It's
what
like
they would
a,
start doing in Destiny 2.
It's like an end of the year's kind of full update that brings a lot of new stuff in. They don't necessarily charge you for it, but it brings in it can bring in like raid. Well, like this one brought in a new raid and all kinds of stuff. But it was like
It's content.
it was what
For what you
actually
paid
the
for.
comment. That's what they originally called Destiny 2. Is what these but was actually what they thought Destiny 2 was going to be called. So that's going to be interesting what that really brings, because that could be what it's planned
But
for. Also,
We'll be getting that at E3.
also, yeah, there's a whole new game mode going to be announced at E3 as well for Destiny 2.
There you go. There's going to be big Destiny news.
So
We got this one, Borderlands 3,
Yep.
sounds great.
I'm still waiting on the big title though, bro.
Assassin's Creed.
I'm excited.
We got, this is the big title you're waiting for, Lego DC Villains.
You're on crystal meth. Knock it off.
If you see the Lego Joker, he's on crystal meth.
I'm sure.
He's on Lego.
The Joker's on a lot of shit.
Lego crystal meth.
We have Rage 2.
Yeah, I saw the little video to that. That shit was like, what are
Why?
you doing with that?
We have, now this is confusing, Forza Horizons 5. There hasn't been a 4.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
It's
there-
out.
yeah.
Yeah, they like literally
Yeah.
have been giving it away for a year.
Yeah, it's free.
Free. Yeah.
It
Well,
even
they
says
keep
in
giving
this,
it away,
there's a-
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. But
What-
could a Forza Horizon 4 be on the horizon? They made it a shitty pun. But, like, there is no... I don't think there is a 4.
I thought it's a 4.
I thought
That's the
Horizon
one.
I thought that
It's
was
4. Yeah, it's
well,
Horizon.
they,
Yeah.
they have Forza 5. So they have Forza all the way through
Forza-
5. And the Horizons, they have 1, 2, and 3. I don't think there's a 4, though. Well, we'll figure that one out.
Who
Why
gives
the
a
f-
shit?
yeah, that's how I feel too.
we
But at
have-
the same time, why the
Is this
fuck
the news
would
you're
they
waiting
do
for, Rock?
that?
We have Gears of War 5.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm kind of. That's a new one.
That's the last one on my list.
That's making
Oh
somebody
well,
that
Kingdom
was
Hearts
mad.
is being. You know,
Well,
they got a
but
release date.
We've
man.
known Kingdom Hearts for a while now.
but not about the release date. So
This is
I almost
this
bust my
was the
ass
list
now.
off like off this page. This was like the list of like new title drops and shit. So hey, you check it out. Be excited.
Fuck yeah.
Because that's some good
But
stuff.
Gears of War 5.
Yeah, that shit is a stumper right there, dog.
That's awesome.
Threw
But
me
hey,
off.
Cliffy B.
Maybe he went. Oh no, he's not even. He said he's
He,
taking some time.
hopefully he's lying, and that's where he left back to.
If he was smart,
That'd be
because when he dropped the soap on Lawbreakers,
Yeah,
got,
so
like, a
he
job
admitted
offer
that.
and he's
He
like,
admitted
he let the whole
Anyways,
building
But
get
Cliffy
him.
B, let's talk about that. He admitted Lawbreakers flop.
was shit.
Radical Heights, not enough. Not enough done with enough time. You know, doesn't have enough time to really make it what it needs to be competitive.
I think
with some of
everybody
these
saw
games.
Thanos and was like, you know what? These motherfuckers is in a bigger position than we
Crazy
thought.
out here. You can't fuck with them.
Dog, come on, bro.
Okay.
That is a big. Man, let's talk
But then,
about how
come on,
deep
Cliff,
that is,
Cliffy
bro.
B is out, dude. Boss Key Productions gone.
Yeah,
No
deleted.
more.
yeah.
Goodbye.
We're gonna talk about the Thanos stuff and all
And
that
like you're
in a
saying,
second.
it could just be like Gears was like, "Hey, you want to come back
Maybe.
over here?" And he was like that Drake meme, like,
yeah, maybe.
Or maybe they called him.
But
Was
it's
like, we
gone.
about to put your ass out of
Who knows what
business,
he'll be doing?
motherfucker.
well, he already put himself out of business already, right?
That's how
But
you do it
let's
smart.
we'll get into
I give up.
we'll get into this Fortnite stuff here. Let's go through these next
let's
couple
get
two
rid
real quick.
Fortnite.
Black Ops 4 teasers are out. Looks fucking dope.
Hey.
No campaign,
Bruh.
battle royale. Though.
Bruh,
It
that's
looks-
a game changer, man.
The game's looking pretty dope.
Black
Yeah.
Ops
I
going
think it's
battle
bringing a
royale
lot of
will be a
people.
whole
It's
change.
gonna bring a lot of people out because Call of
Back.
Duty's the
Yeah.
World War. It was just they're not working. The old time
Yeah.
old-time
And here's the
battles are
thing.
not
I
working.
just got it.
And
I
the
came
two
up on it.
futuristic ones aren't working either. And I think they're realizing like, yo, dude, why did we leave this like kind of like where the because Black Ops kind of uses what is not so out of the reach of what's available. Like a remote sentry gun, you're like, yeah, I doubt too many of those are in production, but I could imagine some definitely have been made. You know what I mean? So like, it's not something that's totally out of the reach of like what you're using. Where like in the future one, you're like, it's so crazy. The jetpacking, the this and that, the fucking special technique.
It was just too blatantly a
too much.
Titanfall
You know, I
ripoff.
kind of
Yeah,
like
it's
the,
too.
But
It's
see,
too
this is
much.
the thing. I like.
And it's like go back and did what they're doing. What Call of Duty.
I like
was
Titanfall,
good.
so I kind of fuck with that because they.
Yeah, but dude,
But
do you like when
Call of Duty's
Titanfall's
version
doing it
of
way
it-
better, and then you're like, I could just play Titanfall.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. I feel like they
You know?
shouldn't have stepped into it because we had Titanfall, but
Yeah.
when they did, it was kind of comfortable because I was playing
But
Titanfall heavy.
I would interject with Call of Duty. Call of Duty can make a better shooter game than PUBG or Fortnite.
Yeah.
That is already known.
They
So
have
to bring
yeah.
that that play style into the battle royale.
That's a game
realm,
changer, dog.
I'm
They'll
li-
be
I'm
a
And
really-
first person
dealer,
shooter,
man.
dog, battle
really-
royale.
They will
oh
step
my
into the
God.
I'm really
and they
into that.
already have a whole league going. Like the Call of Duties already have the whole thing
Pro circuits,
developed
yeah.
and built and ready to go.
It's
All
a
you gotta do is
billion.
make a
It's
battle
a
royale
$1
version.
billion move.
It is,
Yeah.
man.
That's
That
a $1 billion
shit.
move.
Honestly, we talking about a killer that might do it.
Damn.
Think about it.
That could definitely take a large population
The
out
first
of
thing,
Fortnite.
the
because
first thing Call of Duty
Fortnite,
did. Remember what Call of Duty
a
did
lot
when they
of
did Black Ops?
But dude,
They
no,
think
but dude,
about it.
No, think about Modern Warfare, fucking 2 or whatever. Modern
Yeah.
Warfare. It's not. I always call it Modern Warfare 4 2.
Four though.
Yeah, 4. But it's the next one after that. That was just fucking. Just blew it up. The second one on the place, and then Black Ops came out
Bruh,
after that.
But Black Ops, the way they
And Black
marketed
Ops
it,
is fucking.
they
one of the
marketed
dopest
it
ones.
genius, dog. They made the average person feel like, yo, I can play this game because they made it like fucking pizza men were playing, little girls were playing. That was
That
playing hot
commercial
stuff.
was the
Yeah,
dopest.
They fucking did it.
One
and
of
they,
the
it was one of
greatest
their highest
video
selling
game
games because of that
commercials
shit,
ever.
dog.
But it also brought in the extra play modes because the second development company was actually doing it, so it was a different flavor. It was the same Call of Duty with a
Bruh.
little different seasoning to it because
It's-
Treyarch did it.
You're getting Black Ops with Battle Royale. Black Ops was already the game everybody was playing,
Yeah.
and now they're giving you Battle Royale with it. Oh, it's a wrap, dog.
Yeah.
This might be the thing that
People are mad
fucks
about
off everybody.
People are mad about no campaign.
Man, fuck the campaign.
for what?
Don't nobody play the fucking campaign.
hey,
you get online.
I'm with you
Titanfall
100%,
1's
yeah.
greatest failure.
Yeah, exactly.
game
right?
was no
Exactly. but
campaign.
that's exactly true.
Two,
Both
it was critical
Statements
that they
I agree
brought-
with
Yeah.
and are true because, Call of Duty may be able to get away with it because of what you said. You just hop online. Everybody knows that.
And the first thing you do is hop online before you
Whereas
hop on the
Titanfall
story. dog.
needed to kind of
Build
establish
the name.
themselves when they did that. So it could be two different ways that it's received, but I know people are upset about it.
But
for sure.
and here's what they already have as an advantage. I know a huge wave of people that won't play Fortnite because of the graphics, because of how it looks.
Yeah,
They
right.
don't-
Yeah.
There's a large
I was
thing
one of those
missing
guys.
from the game to them.
I was one of those guys. Remember, I was
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck is
And
wrong with you
so
guys?" I
now
thought
they're
you guys
gonna-
were all smoking together. I was like, "This is
And
they're
so what
insane."
you're getting is Call of Duty visual experience in
Yeah.
Battle Royale.
And then, honestly, if
That's
They
what I
better
mean. It's a
have-
billion
Dutch
billion dollar
made it
idea.
make sense. He was
They
like, "What the fuck
better
are you talking about?
fucking
It's
have
free."
vehicles.
And I was like,
Maybe that's what you get too.
So
Like
you're
vehicle
complaining
call-ins.
about the graphics of the free game.
"Yeah, I'm like, you're right. It is
but
free.
no,
Fuck it."
it's-
No, he's investing money in this shit now.
Yeah,
yeah.
they got me for $10.
Didn't you spend 40 originally?
They got me for.
Oh yeah, when I bought the original game on
I did.
Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got me.
I was
for-
talking to that kid today. The one we were talking about.
But hey, I heard that there might be a refund.
Whoa.
Yo,
Potential
they've been saying
potential-
that shit
potential-
forever.
I know.
though.
You know
but
what
like
I
the
would
thing
suggest?
is that.
Lifetime battle pass.
But the thing is, or some sort of kickback exactly
That would
for
be
these
the
people.
kickback for the original.
That,
Because
the
that would be
originals-
the way to do it. Give
because-
all the people who
because-
like helped the game get developed by buying that shit
Yeah.
a lifetime battle pass.
Because they're going to give it away for free, and they didn't expect to have this much success, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were not expecting this when they made Save the World.
They're making way more
Which
money
nobody even
giving
knows
the
that
game
that's
out for
what-
free and charging
Nobody
you for
even
all
knows
the
what
dumb
that's what
shit.
Yeah, but
Fortnite's called.
They're
It's
like
called Fortnite
Facebook
Save
for
the
video
World.
games right now. They're like, what the fuck is happening? Oh, they're more money. Oh, there's
Yeah, they don't know what to
They
do.
were spending $20 on a costume, and then $20 on a mining tool,
Bruh,
and then $20
How
on a
much
thing to
fucking
fly
money did
in
it
on and
cost to
shit.
get Thanos? How much did that cost, dog?
Oh yeah, they probably dumped it.
I bet you that, you know what?
Do you think they
Dude,
just
no,
gave
just
them the
stop.
right?
Marvel-
dog?
Just stop, okay? You have to understand.
What do you
Ninja
think?
has as many people that are at the biggest sporting event the stadium can hold, watching his stream on a nightly basis.
You think that's how hardcore it is? Dog?
These companies they're not going anywhere. They're approaching them.
You think so?
This guy's got meetings with the owner of the Dallas Mavericks.
Then why they get them
He has
bogus ass
meetings
heroes?
Because
No.
Bradley brought up a really
That's
good
real
point.
shit. That's
Actually,
a good
a guy
question,
I play games with brought up a really good point. No one wants to see Batman getting shotted, double pump shotted in the face.
That's very fair.
Jumping off of a building, all
why-
heroic and shit, and then
Wait.
just fucking drop, dude. Psh, loot everywhere. Like,
Oh,
you know what I
man.
mean? You know, Batman don't
That's
get
a
shot.
very good point.
Batman don't get shot in the face.
I can't argue that.
Okay, you know what I'm saying?
That visual
Spider-Man,
is great,
yeah,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Spider-Man leaping in, swooping in, doosh, you know, shoddy. Down.
But at the same time, you would have to. It,
Hunting
would,
put him
rifle.
down.
it couldn't be no
200
fucking
yards.
guns though.
you know what I'm saying?
They would
So-
have to give them like abilities.
Right.
Like, you would
So
have
it's
to
too
get
much
their shit.
changing the core
You're
of
right.
the game.
Yeah.
And they don't
Um,
have powers.
But
Everyone's
like,
on the same
but
playing
like,
field,
let's
so it doesn't-
yeah, like that's
Yeah.
that's a great thing that you
So,
bring up though. Are these is this being approached? No.
Mystery Men. This is revive the
Yeah,
title.
let's go. That's what I'm saying.
The Shoveler.
Bring him back.
Oh man.
could make
Ben
so many
Stiller,
of
the
them,
guy
yeah.
who just freaked out.
Yeah.
About it.
He's just raging.
Hey, he was the best, dog.
Yeah, he's the best.
He was
Oh,
insane.
Come on. There was a guy who flung forks
just
into a fucking wall.
Hey, he was kind of cold too, but I mean,
From a sleeve.
the
What
boy
was
just
his
lost
name?
his shit for no reason though. Ben Stiller.
But he has the
dog.
best
yeah.
name too. The
I
Blue
forgot-
Raja.
Yeah, the Blue Raja. Oh man.
Sounds like some blunt wraps.
Wait,
yeah,
let's
for real.
do that.
I believe he's very successful now on his blunt craft company.
Let's make one of that.
Yeah.
The Blue Raja.
But this Thanos thing,
Raja
that's what I'm saying.
Blueberry.
Like, you have to understand, like,
Blunt wraps.
the internet is a fucking beast, and when there's shit like this happening, there's fucking 100,000 people watching a fucking guy play a video game. This isn't on a big screen or anything like that, or at an event. This is this guy in his fucking upstairs. I imagine it's his upstairs, fucking extra spare bedroom with 100K people fucking watching it. That's more
And-
people that go to
The movie just came out.
the most
which is
popular
when-
football game with the best teams
Yeah.
playing each other besides the Super Bowl.
I heard
Wanna
Ninja's
know
wife
why?
is his sister.
Want to know why? Want to know why? Because they don't make stadiums big enough to hold that many people, right? 100K people in one stadium. That's the biggest stadium that's
And it is
created.
so cheap to produce.
Dude, the
compared
guy,
to an
the
entire
guy's
stadium.
fucking. That guy's reaping all the benefits. It's his one. He's Brody. If they can put some money, he's literally doing all self-investment. And that's the best way you can get a return. Is invest in yourself. That's all that this man has done. And now
So
you
the
get these
movie
people.
just came out.
I heard he a
Wanting-
cheater too, dog. He got that little shit that
No, he
get on
doesn't.
it.
He's on PC, dude. He's on PC. He probably has a little dot on his shit that says where the headshots are at.
Well, like though, okay, so the
True.
movie
Yeah.
also just came out, and that's when production companies spend the most money on marketing. And compared to what advertising costs, Ninja is probably pretty cheap.
Okay,
Probably not.
pretty
You know,
cheap.
like-
but like,
or like,
Probably
well,
not.
let's talk about no.
Fortnite
But
is
let's
probably
let's
for
talk
the
about
idea
no.
of the Thanos event.
No, the Avengers.
Fortnite is pretty
Marvel.
cheap compared
Marvel
to
probably.
an ad company.
Yeah, Marvel probably wouldn't approach.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Like I was
Not
He's
saying,
going for the
I'm
chest
more
right
for
there.
the Epic Games.
yeah.
so-
But I was saying.
I'm gonna go modern if he lands in the backyard.
They've been interested in
Okay.
sports. And guess what? Now they can sponsor.
Can you go for the chest?
That's
Should I get the chest in the backyard?
Video game
In Flash on?
And they're sponsoring
No.
one guy, and now he's got 100K people that are more people that are in their stadium at their home game, seeing.
Okay, I gotta go through the wall because I
Most of
fucking.
the
That's what
Overwatch-
Oh wait, you're at the other
His
modern
his
house.
influence.
Most of the
fucking
Like, I
Overwatch.
love to fucking watch the
I already
Dallas
know how the.
Then what's this one in the middle, like the-
he's smart.
Kinda looks-
Yeah, and
But
he's
like,
smart.
you
Kinda looks
choose-
small.
He probably went to his house, dog, and brought
flew him out.
muffins.
No, he
like,
flew
hey,
him
bro,
out.
Flew him out for the day.
no shot.
Take a look at the Overwatch. There's gonna be so many more
Yeah,
teams next
yeah, yeah,
next
yeah.
It's not me. It's not
and,
me.
like,
I don't even have a
every single one of
gun.
those Owners,
They want
almost most of them.
Okay, wait, here, I'm coming.
athletes,
Yep.
I
About to
gotta
have a
watch
gun.
this pro Overwatch shit.
About to have a gun right
It's kind
now.
of cool how they do it. It's,
It's
whatever for me. I can
very
only watch so
heavy
much.
strategy.
I can only
And
watch
the
it
thing
so
is,
much.
it's not really-
And I got a gun.
That's why I changed. That's why.
Because
Once-
they're updating characters all
I
the
feel
Okay.
like once you get a fucking rhythm
No,
in it,
but
dog,
also the
It
streams,
isn't.
the streams on those are good too to watch. They can be hard.
Are you sure somebody's on you?
They're good to watch because they keep it fresh. They switch the streams and it's the announcers are.
I'm right next door.
Take more notes out of sports in how they announce it.
As soon as this position becomes open,
I'm next door already, but now I'm here.
Okay.
because I'm gonna be out there fucking hitting these people with the fucking weird shit.
I don't see him.
The, like,
I'm up at that
fucking
little
weird
clock
sayings
tower.
We
off
gotta
the
start
head, top of
naming
the
plays.
head. Yeah,
We gotta
exactly.
name plays for
He hit him with the razzle.
He went to the concert.
Got him with the
He went to that concert.
Like you always have.
Well, I don't know, probably a while.
Building up. He's got
What's
some
the
fucking
booty clinch, dog? That's a cold.
I mean, I'm
ramp,
guessing
the
it's
ramp,
a while.
When you got the build up and the guy's under.
Yeah, I know that.
Shot of your ass and you're just
5, 4,
I think like 6 or 7. These guys are.
Mercy's pretty much on every.
Yeah, but he had to go pick her up.
Mercy's a heavy on teams.
I didn't even loot over
He's heavy
here.
on teams. Reinhardt's on.
Yeah, I built. Yeah, I was at that house.
heavy on
Oh, they're
teams.
up.
So if you have your characters-
Oh, hit. Oh my god. There's no chance on that.
And
whole
like,
fucking
I
thing.
Okay, there's both of them. Both of them. Oh, nice. Get the other one. He's up there. He's gonna heal him up. He's dead.
Not gonna lose.
You got him. No, you got him though. This guy's an idiot.
you're playing quick play.
He's coming to bed now. No, oh my god, beautiful, dude. All that loot.
Sam, this is the
I'm
problem.
right
You're
here.
an idiot.
I watched that. Dude, that guy sucks so bad.
Where I play at,
He had the high ground and he couldn't even hit you.
then you would understand.
Tell me
caliber.
what characters.
Yeah, I was like, dude.
Huh?
What characters do you play in that game?
Whatever one you choose, and I'll fucking run shit. I don't care. It's fucking Overwatch.
You heard it, folks.
The regular
World's greatest
game.
right there.
Yeah.
I mean, from Rock's experience, I was with him. We ran people
No,
out
I
of the
get
house.
it. But
But
you
it was
played
like-
trash. It's like you played
Bruh,
against trash.
I
doing
felt
that.
like I was running around butt ass naked with a pistol, and I couldn't be hurt.
No, some of these guys were all ranked. They were ranked. These guys were ranked.
Yeah,
People playing in-
that's what I'm about to say. Like some people, that's
Yeah,
what
some of them do.
Dog, this fool's
He's
like,
going for the chest right there.
About to get ran. Smashed him, dog.
I'm gonna go modern if he lands in the backyard.
Show me
Okay.
the timing to your rank. All it takes is 10
Can you go for the chest? Should I get the chest in the backyard?
play competitive each
And flash
season,
on?
change it.
No?
First 10 matches is what it takes to get ranked.
This is
And
the
then you are
problem.
given a rank.
You don't
And then
have
the more you
faith
play-
in the squad.
No,
I
just,
cannot play Overwatch.
I just.
with
You
Okay, I gotta go through the wall because I fucking.
you.
Oh wait, you're at the other modern.
and he's.
I told you. Out there, butt naked with a pistol.
Then what's this one in the middle? Like the
Out there. If I could
Kinda
fly.
looks-
Oh my god.
kind of looks modern.
There's characters that fly.
Oh, actually, she was flying. Remember what
Kinda
was
looks
her name?
modern.
Sarah? Stun. Stun me.
I want to. In competitive brackets.
It's not me. It's not me. I don't even have a
As soon
gun.
as you're in the sky, you're dead.
Well, it's not, you know,
Okay,
they have
yeah,
play
yeah,
me. So when I show
About to have
up,
a gun.
Hot tip.
I'm just telling you, dog,
I
when I
have
get
a
out
gun
there
right now.
and I'm butt naked on them, they ain't gonna be ready, dog.
They like.
They won't be ready, man. I'm trying to tell you. I think all the
Yeah, they gotta
troops is
get-
sucker, and they scared you to thinking that they
Okay.
good. And they, you know, you ain't been able to run them because they in your head, dog. Don't let them get in your head. We got these fools,
Are you sure
dog.
somebody's on you?
I say the
Oh, my
squad
God.
get together
We gotta play some Overwatch.
and we
Let's
work
play some
these
Paladins.
fools, dog. I'm just saying,
I'm
man.
in
Get
the-
them out
I'm right
your
next
head,
door.
dog.
Let's play some Paladins.
Let's do it.
I just downloaded that. It's pretty cool.
Here's the time. All right, let's get it.
I'm next door already, but now I'm
Yeah,
now I'm
free
here.
Yeah, man.
It's
Don't
pretty
let
cool.
them get in your
It's a-
head,
it's a
dog.
Hit
fun-
Dutch Master up. Play
It's a
Paladin.
fun.
up at
It's a
that little
fun.
clock tower.
I mean, hit me up. Play any games. I gave somebody at the smoke shop
You
my
went to the
fucking,
concert.
PSN ID today. We're playing Fortnite tonight. Hit me
I
up.
don't
You
know.
run
Probably
it.
a while.
You want
Yeah.
dubs? Hit me up. We get them.
Oh yeah, I talked to so
every
many
night.
people that I
Wow.
just see in the world about like whatever.
Yeah, I
games.
built that. I built that.
6,
Fortnite. I've passed out my.
I think like 6 or 7.
From work.
Like it's a free
I
sample.
just give it
It's
out
a
on
sample
air.
of how
Free
great
sample.
Yeah, but
your
you're gonna
life
pick
can
her
be.
up.
Free
Gaming
me.
with me.
I didn't even
OG
loot.
Free
Death Dealer 310
Sam.
PSA.
Yeah, I built. Yeah, I was at that
Dog.
house.
NES and SNES
Oh,
classics
oh
are
my
coming
god.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
June
Get some
for the
restock.
NES. Restock.
No chance on
SNES
that.
is supposed to come in right after that.
Okay,
They're
there's
claiming
both of them.
until the end of the year
Oh,
after
nice.
that.
Get the other one. He's up there.
This thing
He's,
should
he's
be-
gonna heal him up. He's he's
Harvey
dead.
Birdman,
We'll
Attorney at Law.
see.
The show is coming back.
That's good. I used to love that shit.
I know. I'm just.
We'll see.
I was stoked to see that.
Yeah.
news
We'll
today.
see if this is true,
Dude, all that loot.
because I want to get both of them for a reasonable
Over
price.
here.
So
Is it going to be a reasonable?
yeah, they're gonna be
price?
$80.
That's reasonable.
For
They
that,
were originally
with
90
it, for
or
that,
something
it's $60. I think.
60, I
They're
think they
saying
originally.
for the NES. NES is $60. The SNES I think is $80. Maybe it's $80 total. So it's $60 plus tax, 65 plus tax or whatever.
All right,
Still
so we
wouldn't be
talked
right.
a little bit
Anyways,
of Fortnite.
Yeah, but like those are available. I'm getting one. You guys should too.
I already have
You
that.
have one. You have
I want to get the other.
Oh, shit.
But anyways, yeah, Fortnite.
Well, I can't think before that. 'cause
Okay, 50v50. It's already
You're
dropped.
gonna kill with this
yesterday. It's live.
Version
Desert Ease.
2.0.
Week challenges go live
Check
at 1
my
a.m. our
steeds with
time.
the Desert Ease.
Damn, they really are playing
told you.
Destiny
I
hard.
told you. I told
They're
you.
trying
that.
to start that
Yeah.
beef, dog.
Well, I knew
With
they
the
were
full
dropping
emote wheel,
the main
too?
change on Tuesday.
Like it's
yeah.
just like, dude.
Wow, with it, dog.
And they
access
gave you the
everyone.
second emote wheel of, hey, I need shit.
Yeah, it's
Emote
there too,
wheel.
if,
Like-
just in case you wanted to do it. But the big thing, this Thanos. No
Yeah.
one fucking expected this, like Infinity
Special
Gauntlet.
event.
I got in on it a couple times. It's fucking
I was
insane.
Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got to get him. I literally got down to the top 3 twice, not in a row, but twice, and maxed out all the guys, fucking fought the guy for the glove and just lost trying to get the glove. Because that's what happens. I didn't
Exactly.
realize how crazy that people would be, like, literally so soon. This is like the day of or second day in.
Yeah.
Everybody needed the glove
And
immediately.
no,
dog.
it wasn't even like that. They were sniping it.
Yeah.
They were fucking sniping
See,
it.
I
Let
was
you
just-
battle and just slide in like.
Man, I was on
Literally
a whole
snipe
different
shot
side
it.
of the game.
Snipe
It
shot
was
it.
the
I was like, what the fuck?
tail on the bus, wait too long, jump out, throw your chute, float, wait till it pops in because it shows up in the first minute. It started showing up a little later, I
Yeah.
noticed.
No, they
A
cured-
few days later. Like,
well, yeah,
they
so
made
they did a
updates and
couple
that.
different
Yeah,
updates
yeah.
for it
But,
because
like-
they also nerfed Thanos as well.
Yeah, he had 800 health, now he's like 5 or something,
Dude.
right? But like,
See, when I was playing, he had 800 and
Yeah.
shield.
where it was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, what
It's
the
His shield was
800
insane, dog.
and
And then he's like,
200
and
shield.
then he's like,
And
and
then-
then leaps up.
And then
you're
he
like,
has a punch that destroys buildings and shit. So here's how you get someone: is if someone who just is playing Thanos for the first time, they're gonna drop down in the nose and they are figuring out how to use this thing, and that's when you can kill them. Because that's how I killed somebody.
Yeah.
And then I
Shit,
got
I just
one
ran.
kill.
I
as-
killed the Thanos.
I got
couple times.
one kill as him, and then I got lit up.
Yeah.
But I got my one. It was while I was in the sky, and I shot that laser beam and just blasted a sucker.
I didn't get a single kill with that.
But
I didn't get. I
well, you
killed
have to,
him.
like-
I killed him several times.
The
Like the person that
jump
was him,
is
but
what
never,
traps you.
never able to.
You're like,
get
what?
the
I could
glove.
jump super high? Sweet. Press A.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you're just like headshot. That's how I got the guy every time. A boogie bomb, and
Yeah.
then because I didn't know the boogie bombs would work, and then I saw a
just-
video of it, and I was like, oh,
You can boogie bomb him?
you boogie bomb,
I was
and then he starts
chasing.
dancing.
I was chasing
and he
one for a
starts
minute, and I was
dancing.
gonna throw it, and I missed him.
that's what happened in the top 3. I boogie bombed the guy that's Thanos. I fucking roll in, rack him out with a scar, and then I see the guy coming in, right? That's coming in for the glove, for the steal. So I build up for his ass. The guy creeps on me, boom, finishes me. And then the next one, I literally fight the guy to the end. He grabs the glove, I don't have the glove. I'm already damaged from the fight.
Every
And
time I
then you be
jumped in, I
trying
just
to run.
Kill with
You
this
go up to the
He'll
top
get a
and he
kill.
just
He'll
look
get
down.
He'll get a
like-
kill. Well, he'll get a kill and his health regens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Check my steeds with the Desert
but
Ease.
it was fun, and I got to the point where I was like, yeah. I mean,
I was doing the early rush first, where I was like just floating
Yeah.
in, just trying to lag and wait, and then I get there, and it's within like half a second who gets it
Yeah.
between like 4 people every
Yeah,
time.
no, I'll be totally
But-
honest. When
yeah.
that happened for me, and I was at Shifty Shafts, it landed, and I had no idea what it was though.
Oh,
I was just like, oh shit, there's meteors again, and then I look over and I'm like, that's the fucking glove. Then
And
I
it's
start
not
running for
runs
it, and the guy's already
just-
like literally like slides down. He just slides down the hill. He's been hiding up there. And just, like, slides down.
Yeah,
grabs
I
me.
didn't like that because I didn't
like,
know what the
fuck.
fuck
Well,
it
it's
was
like,
either.
okay,
I
so-
just saw a big orange
I didn't-
meteor.
I
That's why
suck
I
with
just
that
finished it at first,
little
was I'm trying to
hand
get the glove
cannon.
because I was like, I'm just gonna go out.
Should I get
and
that
start a new
quarter
match.
for
I
it?
just
Because
looked
it's a
at it like,
faster
oh,
round.
what the fuck?
So
Oh shit, somebody else is hitting me!
the storm's coming in the whole time.
Oh my
It's
god.
already circled
I'm coming down.
We fight
Alright,
fast.
give me a scar.
It's like the fast-paced rush mode they had with
Yeah.
Dude, they're all the way up on the hill.
But, yeah.
Hey, can you get
With the
killed by
nose.
that shit coming out the sky though?
what?
That
I was
glove
like,
if you were on the ground and it hit you?
No, it's
You
just
want
like
that
a meter.
scar?
It just will like destroy
what?
other shit though.
Oh.
Eh.
That's why it happens early, I imagine, so it doesn't really fuck anybody off.
Yeah. And then once you die, it
Need
just
that loot
drops
up
right
there,
But
dude.
yeah, the power moves that are
I don't think they're gonna come down here though.
at bay with Fortnite and I mean, I guess Marvel. Who the fuck knows what we'll see in
Bruh.
the future?
Yeah.
And what
And
it
they
does
Dog,
say,
that says that they're
but
in
what
bed
it
with
says-
Marvel, dog.
but
They're
it
in bed
says-
with Marvel.
Everybody thought they were in bed with DC. That's what people were telling me, and I was like, "How is
Are they?
in
Where are
bed
they?
with DC?" And we got
DC's an
fucking-
easier lay right now?
Yeah, but how is Marvel?
Why do I keep getting hit,
People were
dude?
saying like they own stock in like DC or DC owns stock in them or something like that. Like they are like
How do I keep
bound
getting
by
hit?
something.
Hey, he's coming right now.
By-
He's John Wick.
by
John
contract.
Wick, you got him. You got him.
How would that
Jeez,
make
was
sense?
that
If Marvel,
six?
you know what I mean? I don't know.
I don't know.
But
Maybe they
but-
got it mixed up. Maybe it's Marvel.
Yeah, maybe it's Marvel, exactly. And that's even bigger because that's Disney.
It is. That's a big ass move, man. Oh my god, dog. What if Disney got involved?
Fortnite. owned
Hey,
by
yo, man,
Disney.
Fortnite might end up being the game that just destroys the world.
There's just the battle royale. There's
Currently
just like
is.
the no skin blonde guy at Disney with the pump shotty walking around taking pictures. This
Oh,
big
man.
fucking like Mickey Mouse version of
Dog,
the
what-
fucking thing.
and then they made Fortnite World at Disneyland.
Oh,
dog.
he's
Oh
like-
my god.
Better than there like those stupid Instagram videos where they like the guy like drops in. Oh, what's
But then
this?
again-
And finds a squirt gun. He's like, oh man,
Hear
this
me
gun
out.
is trash. And then
V-
like they'll
A
find like
VR
a fake,
laser tag experience.
yeah.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
We should just make that.
Disney-
And then, like,
have
get
you ever
sued.
been, like,
Hopefully they sue
in
us. and then
downtown
we're like,
Disney
well,
where
we'll
they
sell you
have
the
the,
idea.
Yeah.
In downtown Disney, they have that like, I forget what it's called, but it's like a super humongous arcade where they have like tons of VR experiences in it.
Yeah.
And floors on shit.
We
That'd be
need
the
to get that- we
place.
need to- we
Think
need to
about it.
Fortnite that, bro.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right.
I know, guys.
What else? What else? Anything else in Fortnite?
No, 50v50. And
Disney cut
Thanos
the
leaves
check.
tonight. And
Hide your mom's hard
Oh,
wife. Rock is in
and-
town.
and there is a fucking new 3-burst assault rifle coming to Fortnite.
Oh yeah, I saw
Probably
that,
tomorrow,
dog.
Probably a beer tonight.
Yeah, I saw that.
Around, like whatever after the update tonight. So that's cool too. So they're constantly adding these weapons to it, changing the game. I don't know, dude. They're doing such a
That's
fucking
what it
great
is. They
job,
keep
man.
it's just continuously.
And they're doing a really good job because
It
it's like,
takes people like us to tell you
But
every
it's
week
like-
about what new shit is going on.
but
in
like
Fortnite, 'cause there's some new
casual,
shit.
casual to just like super competitive. It's all there. They still make it so you can play the game any type of way you want. You can go survivalist. You can go all out.
I end up being
it-
a survivalist all the time without realizing.
but like that's just it's just a technique in the game. I mean, I've seen it done.
Here's how you win. Live.
I've seen it done. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the truth of the matter. Yeah. Too. For me, like it got to the point. Like I'm like, if we win, we win. I love that.
Yeah.
But like, the only thing
I
I'm
just wanna have
really
fun.
not trying to do, is drop in somewhere and then like just get maxed out like without even putting up a fight at all. That's the only thing I don't like when it happens. When you're just like,
that happened to me earlier
you're
today.
just like,
where, like
and it's just like wipe, and you're like, dude.
we last
how
minute
did
changed to Tilted Towers, and I
we
was like
do
floating
that?
in.
Yeah,
and I hit
right.
the street. And the first building I turned to, it's
Yeah.
like 2 John Wicks
Yeah,
right in
just-
that fucking door.
yeah,
And I was like,
full
oh,
shotguns.
cool. Go catch someone running across the street over here. And I was like running around forever from like 3 people with shotguns just all trying to chase me down because I just had this dangerous pickaxe.
Yeah. Right.
It does like 10 damage
No,
at a
yeah,
time.
I know. You know, and that's the only thing that I like. I don't like squads. I don't like dropping in at squads and no one getting a kill, or
Yeah.
me not getting a kill.
Yeah.
Unless that's like where we're trying to go, where like people are not at. Then
And then
like
you
whatever.
land and y'all land on the same fucking building and you're like, all right, let's take the top floor. We got this. Like, then you live.
Yeah, but you know, it's just those are like for otherwise that was Fortnite's whatever. That's the only thing that really gets me. It's not winning is whatever. If we have a good game, dude. If we have a good game, you got 3 kills. Like I'm fucking happy. But dropping in, everybody's like, oh no, I don't have a weapon. I don't have a weapon. It's just like, what the fuck were we doing? You know what I mean? I'm just like, dude, it's not even fun. Like everybody's, well, you should
Hey,
go back to the lobby,
it
start
be like
over.
that, though.
I was like, you know who else said that? The motherfucker that just shotted you in the face said, "Go back to the lobby, punk." That's who else just said that. I don't want that. You know what I mean? That's the
But
one
at the
thing I
same
don't
time,
want.
it happens like that sometimes. You
Oh,
land,
Fortnite's a brutal game.
Yeah, dog.
It's brutal.
You land
But
where
I'm just saying,
50
like,
motherfuckers, and you be like,
But
all
like
of a
the
sudden,
number,
everybody
like,
want to land
if
here.
you think about it, there's always a time, a moment where you could have been like, okay, we should go off to the right a little bit so we can at least get a gat. You know what I
But
mean?
like the number of times
there's
where, like,
always.
I just lit someone up and then I go get all this fresh shit.
Yeah.
And like,
See, I love
I'm
that.
like,
I love
yeah.
that when it happens to me because
So
you know
much.
I be doing that to
Yeah.
people all the
Yeah.
time.
I've
And-
gotten kills that way.
Yeah, like literally, like I'll be like, oh, yep, he just
That's
murked
why
that guy.
C4 exists.
Here it comes. Oh yeah, C4. I can't stand it, but if you get good kills with it, they're hilarious.
I
They're
have
hilarious
dream
kills.
goals of it.
They're hilarious kills. Yeah, yeah. Mine is jumping off of the ramp over somebody and just laying them down as I jump over them and then blowing it up, which I've almost done so
If
many
you could
times.
like drop them while you're parachuting,
that'd be
like
so
if
awesome.
you use a launcher.
Hey, I got another mini.
I guess you could just drop the skydive. No, it wouldn't let you.
That'd be great.
Just
All right.
set up a jump.
Well, let's take a
pad,
break.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
fill
Let's
it up
take a
with
break,
C4.
and we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk Destiny
A lot of shit coming
2,
up.
Warmind
all the
DLC,
updates, all this new crap.
the ups, the downs, the
That little bit of
yays,
story in
the
there.
nays. You know,
The shit.
The
the
Anabraze.
shit that matters. That was a good one.
Oh.
Anna Bay.
Ooh, she looking
We'll be right back after this jammy jam.
Oh, that's
the
Bay?
plug gaming on DFC
I don't
Radio.
know.
No, that's what we're called.
Wake up in the morning as I brush my teeth. Phone ringing off the hook, time to rush to the street. Time to get to this money, you know what I mean. Big stacks, dead presidents, you know what I've seen. No, this ain't a dream. I'm convinced it takes a lot more than money just to make me rich. It takes a lot more than some common sense. I spend all my time grinding till I got some chips. Done a lot more than just talking shit. Now the haters over there ain't been talking since. Yeah, so throw your hands in the air and represent the West Coast up in here. I'ma tell you right now, I can show you how. Even though it might seem crazy, keep in sight cause this life can be dangerous. It may be so, but before I take this road and I face my foes, before I go, God bless my soul. You heard what I said, God bless my soul, cause it seems like the devil's trying to test my dome. I hustle hard all day, not trying to rest my bones. Struggle hard these days, and I'm all about my dough. I'ma play my hand, I ain't gonna fold. You could call it grind time, the way I ain't low. Better yet, prime time, rhyme or reason. Do it all day, any type of season. This is a life I'm leading. Hit the block or the track like I'm competing. Yeah, but I've already won it. Bring it down fast like a B-boy summit. No need to discuss it. I've already done it and the whole team stunting. So keep it all coming. Like you sexy ladies, gotta keep the money coming. Like you sexy ladies. I'ma tell you right now, I can show you how. Even though it might seem crazy, keep it sight cause this life can be dangerous. It may be so, but before I take this road and I face my foes, before I go, God bless my soul. Another day in the life, gotta make it right by any means necessary. I'm willing to fight cause it takes hard work, ain't nothing easy. A whole lot of faith and some dreaming. This is pure dedication, that means preparation. So what you're seeing is pure motivation. Running through my blood, pumping through my veins. I am hip-hop insane. I got the heart to survive, strive through the pain. Got the art in my eyes, it arrives through the brain. Drive through the rain, fly in the clouds. Higher than a plane, both feet on the ground. It will never change, both feet on the mound. Got the hunger to succeed, won't sink, slip or drown. Can't sleep, do it now, too anxious to get it. Plus 36 digits. I'ma tell you right now, I can show you how. Even though it might seem crazy, it's like this life can be dangerous. It may be so, but before I take this road and I face my foes, before I go, God bless my soul. Yeah, I look so fresh. Yes, I does. In my chucks. On my Air Force Ones.
Check me out, check me out. My fashion game mad tight. Got the 501s on, making sure they sag right.
Yeah, I stay fresh like there ain't no option. I'm just SD chopping, pistol popping. I spark in the night, then off I'm riding. Off in the horizon, got your bitch awfully excited. Launch off like a rocket, I'm about to ignite it. Pull the lighter out my pocket, you can see I'm on my damn swag. I stay fresh like I'm pulling off the damn tag. Ain't nothing less, I bounce in, then I bounce back. I'm about stacks, put the money in and get it right back. You just like cash, I'm about to do this. It don't take forensics for you to find out. Cause I'm so fresh, and I'm so deaf. This is the beginning, I ain't done yet. Cause I'm so fresh, yes I is. Either in my chucks or my Air Force kicks. So fresh, yes I does. In my chucks or my Air Force Ones.
Check me out, yeah, my fashion game mad tight. Got the 501s on, making sure they sag right.
That bitch ass swag tight, 501 sag right. Fresher than the fresh. Plus I got some bad nights, oh so bossy. Haters get off me, hit the scene clean, killing all y'all softly. Now you shorty on me, got her thinking I rock. Better cup your girl, cause I touch like an iPod. Sipping on some champagne, I do my damn thing. Gucci on the tag, you should peek my fashion campaign. Louis V this, Burberry that, Fendi on my sleeves, Prada on my cap. Nigga, it's a rap, ain't no need for me to act. All white, on fresh, hopping out the lag. I'm a fucking dog, got my true religion on. Starched up, creased up, cuffing over A1s. Got them all mad feelings, I'm hurting. I'm so fly, too fly, swag surfing.
Drill. Y'all already know how we came if I came in. One thing I know, man, you hear me. Wait, somebody, Bentley. Bitch, he gon' come through. Hey, somebody, the sideway. Yeah. Oh, you did that new drill. Young so always prayer work. G Bentley. Yeah. I'm a firm believer. Yo, what? Y'all niggas on some about shit. Hold up. Wait. Yeah. I woke up this morning, caught a play. I woke up this morning, ate a plate. Yeah. Then I don't get to the face. And that's just how I start my day. Why the fuck nigga wanna hate? I'm maintaining you can do the same thing. Fuck around and make a nigga pull up in that race.
When I say yeet, you see all the players that came with me. Say something else, but you know, I'm just keeping it peaceful.
I got something to say.
I suck with that.
Rock, whatever you said about Smash 5 being
You're wrong. That's it. Leave it at that.
It's trash. I just want the people to know. Because,
Well, I
like,
mean,
man,
I reposted
they haven't
it off
said
of Nintendo.
shit
It's connected
about
to it,
that.
and I'll just
No.
send it to you.
I haven't said I'm looking on the internet and nothing knows anything about it. Except that there's
Reddit
a
isn't
playable
the
version
entire
coming
internet.
to E3 because there's a tournament happening.
It's on the interwebs.
Reddit's not the entire internet, bro.
I'm not on Reddit, actually. I did my own searching to try and answer a specific question.
Did you search?
Like another
Did you
specific
search
question.
through Google?
What do you think?
Okay.
I searched
I don't know.
Okay,
Bing.
guys,
You look
Ninja
like a
has
Bing
114,648 people watching.
for? But you know what, dog? I got 5,336
Insanity.
Bing rewards points that can get me, like, I don't know, something.
Insanity.
Also, another fact. Forza Horizons 4 doesn't exist.
Pure insanity. Yeah, I mean, honestly, no one.
Yeah, I'm like trying to, because that's
Who the
what
fuck plays
everything I
Forza,
saw.
man?
Well, because one of the things that
like
was leaked
Forza.
about E3
like
was
that
a
shit?
Forza Horizon 5.
Satan knows about it. He knew the whole
So-
time.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I
He's like,
could've
shit,
told
I
you
knew
that. I
that.
fucking love it.
But, like,
I got the seat with the controller.
I'm watching the internet trip out on, like, hey, they just leaked Forza Horizon 5. We haven't seen 4.
Internet trip.
Maybe 4 got trashed because
that's some
nobody
weird shit.
cared for
Internet trip.
But
internet
anyways,
What, 2 and
trippin',
3?
Now that I had to
internet
correct you,
internet trippin'.
And I wouldn't call it a correction.
on both
Maybe
of
I'm
those
just
accounts.
more
Correction.
informed because I talked to the right people.
I am
You
your
talked
father.
to what? Masahiro Sakurai? You guys got that?
Oh,
Hey, because I have a friend that you don't have doesn't mean it doesn't exist, bro. Jesus, relax over there, Tornado Jones. Step your game up and
old
talk to the
Tornado
right
Jones.
people,
You got
dog.
friends that don't.
Old Tornado
Get,
Jones.
get
back
better
at it again.
friends.
I guess
Shit.
so, you know, the
Yeah,
internet.
man.
I thought that was my only friend.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Times.
I talk to the right
times,
people.
that
Your
way.
jealousy
All right, let's
over
move on
there
to-
is throbbing.
Let's move on to the reels.
Throbbing.
Because,
He's throbbing with
Destiny 2,
jealousies.
we are a week
He's
into
throbbing.
Warmind.
He's throbbing with
It's-
jealousies.
It has come
Yeah,
out.
it's
got a
here.
story.
Okay,
It's got
let's
stuff to
okay.
do
Let's
outside of that.
let's just stop and start. Let's stop and then start.
Where do we
We're gonna
start?
stop right there. We're gonna start with the story.
Okay. Anna Bray.
Okay. Honestly, first playing it, I was super hyped. I was literally like had my I pulled out the midnight coup and was headshotting everything, and it was
I was
totally
using
fun.
the graviton like a motherfucker.
Everything was great, and then
I agree.
you realize like, dude, this is the last mission.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you're like, but wait, I just started.
Yeah, and
The missions were
it's still
really
day
short,
one.
too.
yeah, and like honestly, I think this is a bad decision by them being so short. Even though they have these like
It
weird,
was shorter than Curse of Osiris,
Yeah,
and
which
Curse of
is
Osiris
short.
was short.
and it has a lot of these side branch missions that I guess include the lore
Mm-hmm.
and the story are included in that way.
But
But when you get this like one of the missions wasn't even a strike, but then they made it a heroic strike. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
just a normal mission, and then
Like a
now it's a
reskin.
strike. Exactly. And it only makes it a strike because they put the modifiers on it.
And those modifiers. But we're gonna get
Okay,
to
we're
those.
gonna go to that. So your guys' take on the
So,
story. I mean, like,
I think
for,
you hit
I
it.
liked it. I liked
The-
it.
I was going to say,
Don't
I
get me
love
wrong.
it.
I liked it. It
characters
was
we
short.
had- like the story that was introduced to us in a very short episode. You do got to reiterate that it's like a really short episode, but the characters that we were introduced to, Anna Bray, super cool. Her
Yeah.
having this like mental connection with this thing she's hunting
Yeah.
for.
Okay,
super cool.
but with the introductions, the Zol guy, Zero,
Man.
he just like starts talking. They just start talking about him.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
They were like,
it was like,
it
dude,
felt
did you
like
guys
there was
not
shit
learn?
missing.
You're not telling the story good.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
good
They
storytelling.
just lead
This
what's
is-
coming.
Yeah, and it's
Really.
led really
And,
like, yeah, it's.
I mean,
It
to
was
be
like,
honest, you
I think I
kinda
know who it
knew
is.
from when you saw
And
the
then you were
trailer.
just in the
Yeah,
middle
but
of a
it's
mission
short.
and they were
It's
talking
short,
about
and then it's
Yes.
not informational,
But-
and you're like, dude,
okay,
what did
I'm
you guys
saying,
just
like,
kind of not?
The parts
pay
I
attention?
liked was like what
gameplay.
we got.
I like the gameplay.
The gameplay was fun.
Yeah.
I really like this hive.
Rasputin's
Is a
weapon,
really
dog.
good.
The
The
Valkyrie.
hive is a really cool.
It's brushed
new
up. They
boss.
brushed up the hive really well,
Definitely.
though. These ice
The,
hive,
the ice hive is dope.
they're brushed up. They look cool. They're different enough.
They got weird butts.
I didn't check
Dude,
that out.
you just notice
Okay.
it when they turn around. It's just because look. Whatever.
I never looked
Whatever,
at their ass.
whatever.
That's
Look.
weird. That's weird.
You'll get it if you when you
got weird
see it.
on.
You can't unsee it. Is the problem.
Once you know, you
It's just-
cannot
yeah,
unknow.
once you're
I
woke.
feel like because you told me I'm going to see it now.
Exactly. Fuck you. The Warmind itself is like Rasputin is super dope.
Yeah, he's
real
crazy.
cool. He's fucking nuts.
We might have fucked ourselves.
Yeah,
we might have
probably.
played ourselves.
Oh, for
Most
sure.
powerful.
Zavala,
in the world
Zavala's
is
not
a different
convinced.
dick.
I'll tell you that. Zavala's
Yeah,
not
he was like,
convinced.
what
And-
have we done?
But for as much as like the
That's
lead
what
up
he
to
said.
Zol
I
is,
have no equal. He was like,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
when you are first walking through this tunnel and then and it's Zol,
Yeah,
so dope.
yeah. I love that they did
The
that
Worm
too.
God.
I love that.
I thought it was a cool ass fight.
Yeah, no, I don't get me wrong. Totally cool.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved what they did.
Just super short.
Super short, but why so short? You know,
Yeah.
they got complaints about it. It's like you didn't.
That's the story
You
part.
know, you didn't listen
Yeah.
on that, and you're kind of like, fuck you,
Now,
by making it even shorter.
This would be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would
mean,
see them making
yeah.
it shorter because they're gonna like come out with like
Yeah.
the next episode. But I don't know.
I feel you on that, and so that's what I'm saying. Because like maybe all this side mission stuff is
It's
just
building up
leaving
to something.
exactly to like, oh, we're actually releasing you more stuff.
'Cause-
So, you know, fuck you guys too. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a Destiny fuck you.
So you'll get to the end game
Like the hero
very
strikes
early.
or
You'll
is
get
a
to the end
Bungie
game
fuck
fast.
you. It's a Bungie's fuck you to the player base.
But let's then jump into like public endgame.
yeah.
Because here's
Public
the one thing
events
that,
and
this is
the
here how I
new-
feel. I know you said you had a different opinion earlier when we were talking about this, but like with the endgame stuff, this felt like a grind that was interesting, new, and I wanted to do it because you get these little fragments. How do you get these little fragments? You go play any fucking public event. The public events are pretty cool. The things to kill are fun.
Well, I wasn't talking about
Like-
those for those.
Oh, okay.
Those. I'm
So,
talking
like-
about the lost memory fragments, the little disc that you go shoot.
Okay, so okay,
those
so
types of things.
So-
That's what I'm talking about. I'm
Well-
not talking about earning the reward through
Okay,
a public
okay.
event.
So like this public where you get these little things and you get the codes and there's
Yeah.
like a 3-word code
Right.
that you have to go decipher.
Right.
To me that's a cool challenge. You have to grind it out. It's a
Yeah.
fun grind.
No, I
You
wasn't. When I
earn
was
from-
talking, I wasn't
oh,
talking about those at all. I was
okay,
literally
you were talking
about
about just the discs.
memory fragment things that you
Yeah.
got to go shoot and find. That you find, and
There's
then
two
shoot.
big grinding things to do. And it has you venturing all over Hellas Basin. Or sorry, Hellas Basin. It's like Greek, right? This whole thing is going into no. It's like this is the thing that confuses me. There's like all these like Norse gods now, all of a sudden, all this frozen
You
stuff.
got to, dog.
I know it's like just the thing going right
God
now.
of War came out
and
swinging.
they're like,
they
man,
was
we
like,
gotta
we
tell
make
some of that.
happen."
Pop up in their
interesting.
Google searches.
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
But anyways, there's two main grinding things. to
Rock,
get.
take it
There's-
easy before you start.
There's these memory discs that
laughing at
Dutch was talking about that you have to go hunt
I know, but
with
take it
the
easy.
right color or the right energy type
Right.
for each of the discs. You have to find them all over. Some of them are stupid fucking hard.
Yeah.
I cheated and looked up a video
Yeah,
to
but
see
who
where they all
isn't
were.
gonna do that?
Yeah.
It's just that's the type
I
of
want it
stuff
to be
that
it.
is though.
But to do them, when you get 35 of the 45, you get the Exodus. What is it called? The new sword. I gotta figure out the name of it again. But like, you get the new exotic sword, which is super dope. And if you get 45, you get an exotic sparrow.
yeah.
So, cool grind. Look up a video, go find them all. What it is nice about it is like it's like venture and go find everything in this world. But some of them are go find this button, hit this button, run all the way over here that you would never suspect to do on your own.
Yeah.
And this door is halfway open now. You can't
Yeah.
fit through it, but you can shoot through it, and there's a disc in that room.
Yeah.
There's two like that.
I think
Some
we
of them
got
are
one of those on
really
accident.
dope. Yeah, some of those are really dope hidden ones.
Yeah.
Also, just a little tip: the white ones you can shoot with any energy type.
Nice.
So just bring your Borealis, because some of them are long snipes.
Borealis. Borealis.
But anyways, you grind that one out. The other one are these sleeper nodes that like you get these little codes that are actually kind of cool to decipher and go find the thing, and it plays this weird music if you got your headphones on. Those are your grindy things.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
you've
like that's
got,
what I'm saying. Those
like-
ones I don't have the issues with. The public events, that stuff's cool. It's incorporated into something you're already doing, so you're getting these added bonuses.
Okay, yeah.
And little, doodads that are cool.
But it's the little discs that suck.
It's yeah, because it's like
But
you
they
said,
give
you
you
just
something
watch a
cool for
video.
doing it.
You just watch it, yeah, and it's like okay, it's something that they literally like. What I was saying on that is they took those items out of the Eververse, and then that's how they made them accessible to you. And it's like, well, why didn't you just put them in the regular loot pool and make them a more rarer drop? in the
Yeah, I didn't
regular
get
loot
that
pool?
either.
'Cause then you
they're
still
trying
just get
to
by
address,
playing the
like,
game.
We want players to have something they can earn that's hard to get.
Okay.
And at least they stack it well.
And
Where
I
it's
totally
35 to get the sword.
Yeah, I
45
totally
out of 45
I
to get
totally
the
understand that, but in this day and age, they know someone's got a video on it,
And they're just gonna watch it
and then
anyway.
you just watch the video. At least on the other ones, they're like, dude, you're gonna get the reward for just playing the public event, and then now you got to go and do the extra little thing after you get those things to start with, and that's not really a huge task. It's actually like you said, it's something cool and kind of mysterious that you're doing,
But
which plays into it. Whereas like those other things are like. They knew people were upset about paying money for them, so they were like, "Well, we're just gonna waste your time."
Well, let's talk
and then
about.
and then you'll
Honestly,
get
I feel like
because like the
this
time
shit is
investment is still
extra'd out,
there.
though,
The time investment is there. Then that translates to money. It's time of you playing the game. But let's be honest, like we're educated consumers. We're like, dude, that's busy stuff.
You don't feel
when
like
I could be
everything-
playing public events and still getting those rewards would be awesome too. But maybe make it a
So-
super rare draw.
Well, so
Yeah,
now
but
what they have
everything
is the
on
super hard
Mars though
thing.
is like extra'd out. Have you tripped that shit? It's like you got to do so much extra
Well, it's
shit.
the
for no
escalation
reason.
They do that.
protocol.
Like take well, you have the.
That's the new
so
thing. The new
one
public
of the new
event.
exotics is a comeback again from Destiny 1. We have the what is it? Sleeper Stimulant.
Yeah.
Sleeper Simulant. That is a really hard challenge, kind of to do.
No, and it was-
especially to five heroic strikes with this one energy hand cannon equipped. By the way, this energy hand cannon, the best energy hand cannon I've used in the game.
Yeah, agreed.
It's definitely I'm gonna keep it
It
in my
doesn't
regular
move.
registry.
It doesn't move.
And it just blasts. I'd switch mine over to Void.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I switched mine to Void because I used the
Nice
Resurrect
fucker.
Sin or whatever.
Are you using the new tractor cannon?
No, I deleted
Oh,
it
man.
right when I got it.
All right, we'll get to weapon changes, but all right. Do we want to talk about that right now? I don't know.
No, I was saying let's keep going with the public stuff. So there's
Yeah,
the
so public
escalation
stuff.
protocol,
There's escalation protocol.
which is the new.
Hard as fuck.
And I think these are deservingly hard.
Yeah.
Because it's like a whole new loot pool of way to get loot, a way to get exotics, a way to get legendaries, kind of like how they were saying what we've seen.
You can get
in
one
Crotus.
a week from this drop
Um,
from finishing level 7. You
Yeah,
can
we
get
called
keys
it. There
from
was
this.
what was that area called in Destiny 1? There's two different areas. One was in Saturn on Saturn.
Oh, that shit
on
where
the
you
ship.
took me to level up.
Yeah, and you basically were like, it's like mini raids. It
Yeah.
was like basically mini raids. It was
That
raid
shit was
bosses.
tight.
This
You would
is-
summon
yeah.
raid bosses. And this kind of one's kind of like the same thing. You summon these waves
Everything
of
is
enemies.
beefy.
And everything's beefy. It takes
And
teamwork.
massive.
And it
And-
takes teamwork from like people you might not necessarily be in the fire
Yeah.
team with, and you're just in the public area.
One of the great, the day I did the best, one guy started inviting everyone on the server to a party chat, and anyone who would join, he'd be like, "Okay, cool. I have some friends who are going to get in right now. They're going to join you as a fire team." And
Okay,
he was
I like
stacking
what
the
he
server.
did, and that's awesome.
And he got a party
But do
chat
you think
everybody.
Bungie's intentions were like that's how they're going to have it work
One
out?
of the things Bungie mentioned a while ago when they
Mm.
gave out with that huge list of what they want to address, one option is party or like having public chat lobbies.
Yeah, they
to
should have
chat.
already done it. People
Yeah.
were so
That would be
thrown
the-
off
that
that
would
they
be
didn't
what
do
we
that because
said
they're
that.
like, how are they going to expect people to do that? Because you're not going to necessarily just start accepting invites from people that's sending them. Right?
Yeah.
But if you're in a proximity chat and you have it on and you know, like in Division,
Yes.
funny moments
That
happen
shit
from it and
works,
stuff.
bro.
And
And
it's
that
toxic, and it can be
so much
toxic.
in
But you can
escalation
mute
protocol,
anybody.
man.
But you can mute anybody. So then, if you don't want to hear these people talking about escalation protocol, mute them.
Yeah.
And then if you do, you can at least listen in and be like, okay, these guys are doing it. You don't even have to talk.
Yeah.
You can be like, okay, that's what they're going to go do. I'm interested in it, and now you're part of it, and,
And
now you're
it is a
communicating.
group.
And now you're a group. Whether you're talking back or not, you are able to get the direction or what these guys are trying to do, what they're telling you is going on, all this stuff.
But that's how Division built their community because
I know,
of the
and
Dark
it has,
Zone.
and it
That
has
shit,
exactly.
like people straight up be like, "Yo, look, dog, I'm just trying to get this gun.
Right.
Like, can you chill the fuck out? Like,
Yeah.
you know, if you
You're
help
like,
me
"No."
grind
But,
something,
like,
I
okay.
got you. I'll grind something with you, dog." And
Dutch
it's like,
sharing
all right,
complaints
cool.
of like finding people that want to all do the same thing or like people that give a shit and things like that. All of that can
Mine
really
was more
be
on the
eased.
heroics.
Yeah, but you
It's
could
kind of a
build the
joke.
team meeting people in
yeah,
the public area.
Well, dude, I got a guy who was sending me
heroic
invites.
events
I
were fucking
accept-
hard, but we
I
beat
accepted them. Oh yeah, no, I've beaten all of them that I needed to beat.
You
I
had
beat
to
the
beat five with that hand
yeah,
cannon.
Yeah, and
That
I
sucked.
beat 7. I beat 2 of them without it because I forgot
Nice.
to equip it.
And then, damn it, like
So
then
I mean,
you have to
I
get
beat
to,
a shit ton of them. That's
you have
how
to
I
beat
know
3
about
levels. You don't have to make it to
about
level
'em.
3, but you have to beat 3 levels. You could do just
Yeah.
level 1 each
Yeah,
time
yeah, yeah.
on Escalation Protocol with
Right.
that gun equipped. I was so happy to get done with that.
Yeah, but
All
what I'm
worth it.
saying with the
Sleeper
heroic
Stimulant's
strikes,
one of the strongest guns in the game right now.
heroic strikes,
Yeah.
okay,
Get in on it.
harder than the
Significantly.
Nightfall.
Significantly.
The Nightfall is supposed to be the hardest strike that's available on the list.
They'll up it though.
Okay. It's 270. Okay, light's 270. The heroic strikes are 350. The modifiers that make them heroic are the issue because They couldn't have been tested properly. They could not have tested.
I mean, they picked one for the week.
They could not have tested
One
the
set.
melee strike and actually tested it and played it themselves.
Yeah, I don't
because
get that shit, dog.
on certain strikes, it's literally unplayable.
The way you get swarmed so much, let's talk about what
Like
the three mods
well,
were. What are
let's
the
talk
three
about the
mods?
ones that we've done though. Let's talk about the ones that we've done on Arms Dealer. Okay, it's okay. The modifiers: Solar Singe, all solar ability. Our solar from any source is damage
Stronger,
is heightened. Okay, so that goes for you, people against you, whatever. The melee strike is called Dark something.
Yeah, but
In
one
the,
punch
in the dark.
deaths.
In the dark. One punch deaths and
No, there was Blackout.
It's called Blackout.
Yeah, but that's not that one. Blackout was because you had no radar. And
no
that's what
blackouts,
killed me.
no radar, and melee strikes.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same one.
Okay.
It's no radar and melee strikes are one.
So I
hit.
felt so fucking lost in some of
Yeah.
the ones where they just drop you in a public area and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, get over to the strike.
Right,
I was like, oh, where do I go?
Yeah. And the drops were different. You notice that the drops were different too. They would drop you like back behind.
They fucked with you.
Yeah. So it just really is messed up. So like, let's talk about Arms Dealer with Blackout. So no radar, no, and melee strikes are one shot essentially. It's like if it's not, you have 10% health.
Mm-hmm.
You, at the point where you get him to come down the second time and he summons the war dogs and then the scorpion tanks on top or the cannons, you're literally just jumping around like a fucking clown.
Yeah.
That's why
And it's like,
was saving
and
my
you're
ass.
like,
'cause
and
I
you're
could
like,
float and shoot.
I really doubt that they intended the game to be like this.
Yeah.
But there's nothing else to do
They didn't
because I
play
can't
it,
land
dog. They
for a
just
second.
released this
I
shit.
can't land for a second to even do
You
enough
have
the
to know it
damage to
so
kill
well,
the
like-
dogs around me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, literally, you're in the air, you're like throwing the grenades at your feet, getting the dogs to group up, and then landing on the ground, doing your punch, and jumping at the same time. Like, it's literally like, I get it, like, yeah, you're requiring all these buttons and press, but it's like, dude, the jumping gets to me where it's like, I have a feeling I shouldn't be in the air this much. Like, why am I in the air this much?
See, I
all
love
the
being
time?
in the air.
Yeah, but that's one class. Like,
I know.
You can't say
It's
that they built-
convenient that that's my
yeah,
class.
you can't
Like,
say
it
that they
just works
built,
out.
and it happened to be solar tinge too. But like,
Yeah,
what
that
about
helped a
you're
lot.
a hunter? You can't float.
Yeah, that's.
I know.
I
know
learned
how
that.
You know what I
troubling
mean?
it was.
And I wasn't
I
playing
was
as hunter. I
appreciating
was
that I
playing
was
as
running that.
I was playing as a Dawnblade
And I
Warlock.
was running what's that one cloak called?
So
but
it's-
like I could throw down my rift and then it pushed everything back.
Yeah.
That thing saved a lot too.
Yeah, okay. So that works on your Rift. Like, what about when you don't have your Rift, and then everyone
I'm
else
just
like,
tossing
you know,
ideas for
no,
the
I'm
one
just saying,
guys out there.
I'm just
playing.
saying how broken it is.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's a
I beat
sketchy
him.
bit- it's
I
a-
beat him. No, that's not an issue. I don't have an issue beating him.
I'm not saying
I have an
that.
issue.
I'll just
with,
bring it up. Yeah.
I have an issue with their decision on literally something that like I take seriously. Like, why would I
It
want to fucking
felt
play
broken.
heroic fucking strikes that give me no extra reward?
Yeah.
That difficulty.
You actually have to beat
literally,
3 of them.
I will play 3 of them, and that's it. That's all that I'll ever play. You'll never get me to play any more off of that list.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what people have been complaining about. The issue, the content is bad, meaning we don't want to revisit it. So what did you do? You didn't do it properly.
They didn't fix
Spires
it.
of Stars, light levels 370.
Yeah.
By their standards, or the way that they allow you to level up, you cannot hit 370 in the same
For
week
like
that
3
it
weeks
came
from
out.
now. Yeah.
They're making you grind out something
It's
you
impossible.
don't want to grind.
It's impossible. You can't get
Max people are what,
You
350
can go
right
get
now or
okay,
355?
so you can go get 350, and then you can go get the sleeper stimulant, which will drop you at a higher rate, right?
Yeah.
So then you can start trying to get every exotic that's going to be in a different.
My sleeper dropped at 345 and I was above 345.
See, that's even more upsetting. Because how the fuck are you supposed to push anything that way? Like literally,
I'm at
the
349. I'm like
they're
1 point
they're like-
from 350. on my
Everybody's
max
like, the
build.
game's hard. The game's too hard, and they're like, well, see what happens when you complain about the game being too easy. And it's like, you didn't make the game harder, Bungie. You put blocks. You literally put roadblocks
on heroic
on the
strikes.
path
On
to
heroic
leveling
strikes.
up. But no, the heroic strikes is just the
That's what we're
just
talking
the surface. I'm talking about the whole fucking game
Okay.
now.
See, I feel like Escalation Protocol is an appropriate hard build.
Yeah, I have no issues with Escalation Protocol.
And same thing on
whatsoever.
the new raid.
I have an issue with. Yeah, but you can't run it though. Why would they release
know.
it? They've
Well,
literally
people, you
they
can
literally,
run it. It's extra
they-
super hard to be
they
the first to run it
they
right now.
literally,
But people have done it.
They literally have. You know who's done it? You know who's done it? the people that they invited to their
Okay.
summit. That's who's successfully.
All I know is I
completed.
got one thing that's dope to look forward to. I
So,
showed you how cool
yeah.
did that look.
Yeah.
So someone picked up on their first raid completion
Yeah.
a emote that you can get from beating the raid.
Yeah,
I
but
thought-
is that?
I don't know if you can only
but,
get
like,
it from that one or any.
That's
got
got
to
to be from the Callus one though, because
it's,
Callus that's Callus's throne. He drinks from the wine. I
But
was
they
thinking
well,
about
they got
that
it from
one.
the new raid though. They got it as a
That
drop
would-
from the new raid. It may be locked in that.
Yeah,
Because, but
maybe.
it's a very Callus like
Yes.
emote that's got you drinking wine and shit. That's
Yeah.
super dope.
But anyways, they literally every other raid or the raid that's come out the layer never dropped the same week. So they
Yeah.
literally did that on purpose for their streamers or for other people that are streaming their stuff. Like it's a publicity move, obviously.
We went in there and got tossed around for.
Everybody
minute.
did.
Yeah.
Everybody did.
That shit was fun though.
Yeah.
No, it's fun, but like
I like the
don't get me wrong,
basketball shots.
I mean, we'll
that
probably
was
still
new.
go and try to
Yeah.
attempt it again at 350, which is what I think the people that did it were at
Yeah.
350, maybe a little bit higher, which we weren't.
Well,
when we tried it.
I'm ready for tomorrow to just
You know
max
what I
out my
mean?
shit again.
You know what I
So-
mean? So like, it's just kind of weird their moves. Like you're saying they're making all these, they're saying they're making all these attempts, and it's like. You didn't think that, like, we wouldn't think like, why wouldn't you move the light level of the Nightfall to 350?
Yeah. Nightfall is a weird thing. So
Why
things
wouldn't
feel
you do
imbalanced.
why your hero
But to
strike?
me-
What's so special
To
about the
me,
hero
I
strike?
feel like they did step a lot of things in the direction gamers wanted it to be.
I feel
In what I saw from the community and complaints
what
and
I-
issues,
What I saw was a
and I
lot
see
of
a lot of people
complaints,
like-
and what I experienced is
Heroic Strikes is the
It's-
only biggest complaint that I've
yeah.
really
But
seen
the thing
and how
is
short
like
the
what
story was.
so what's the most popular? That's what I'm saying. Like
All right.
the moves that these guys did are intentional. So they want the game to feel more grindy and more
Yeah.
difficult, right? Okay, so then they give you the most desired weapon, right? And what do you have to do? You have to do 5 of the most grindy and difficult thing that
To
they
have it
just
that week,
recently
yeah.
put in to have
See,
it that
I'm
week.
excited to see what tomorrow's is to really
have it-
hold them to a
have
standard.
to have it that week.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's the same thing. I mean, just to see tomorrow. What tomorrow is? What their modifiers?
Well, tomorrow's new week.
Yeah, I know, but
And
I
so
mean,
it'll be different. It seems like the Heroic Strike method is
The
there will
playlist
be
is the
3
same.
modifiers.
Yeah, but the
But
playlist is
it's
the same.
any playlist, but there will be different modifiers.
Yeah, it's
going
going to
tomorrow.
be a different tinge.
Yeah, so I'm
and
curious
then-
what the
yeah.
modifiers will be. I'm hoping maybe they get away from a tinge. Maybe this is where they start bringing back like the, I don't know, the time
Well,
stuff on certain ones. Or
There's always a tinge
Hey,
or
I
a
hate
benefit
that
for
time
you.
shit, dog.
No, the timed is for the cards now. It's all going to be
Okay.
only prestige. Nightfalls.
Well, then
Okay, 'cause
don't worry
that
about the
shit,
time.
I
But
don't
like,
like-
I'm just curious to see what it is because we're discussing like what the issues was with this build of a Heroic Strike. Let's see what next week, tomorrow's is. And so like,
Well,
but-
it's just retarded though because I mean I don't know. It just seems like they didn't play it. They didn't have it played out.
Or like
That's
I
what
said,
I- that's
they
exactly what I said.
hit
I was
people
like, I
with
feel
too
like they
hard the
didn't
first
test that
week
shit.
to be dicks. That's a
Yeah, but
possible.
it's not that it's too hard. It's doable. It's just
doable,
annoying.
but the complaint is
and if you
this
solo
is stupidly
and if you
hard in
solo
this thing.
queue, the people quit
And that's
on the
where
last bosses
I
because
think you and I also had a different
literally-
experience. I didn't solo queue. I was playing with one person the whole time. Then
Yeah,
would
but
pick up a third. That was the random.
yeah,
But like
yeah.
we
So
got good
it's-
teams.
So like that's who that yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
most people playing the game are solo queuing. They're not in have a buddy or someone that's playing all the time. A lot of these players are totally new. Like it just, I don't know. Everybody quit. There'd be people just quitting. You just would be joining somebody that's on a boss fight. He'd have like literally like 400 kills because he's probably been in there for 3 hours on the same fight. Like that's not fun.
See,
and
that's just
and
yeah,
if
it's
that
not the
occurs in your
experience that I
game,
ran into.
yeah, but if that occurs in
Yeah.
your game for somebody, like how
It sucks.
shitty is that?
Yeah, I've
And
quit.
it's like because you
I was
don't
stuck
have,
on something
'cause
in God
you
of
don't-
War and I got
'cause you
pissed and
don't
left
have-
that for a
Because
bit.
you don't have somebody to play with, your experience is going to be way
So,
way different than
again,
someone who does.
If we had a public lobby,
Yeah.
so when
I
you're on
mean,
a server,
this is something
that's a
that
way
they
to
need to
fix it.
address,
Yeah,
though. This is
it's-
once again, it's
but
back
it's something
on them.
that they pointed
great
out
idea.
a while ago
Yeah,
that
but
they
this
are
is-
addressing. But we got a bunch of things that ticked off the list of what that list was of what they were going to address. Let's talk about
Yeah, but they
guns.
created even more things to the list, is what I'm saying. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. Like, Sam, your experience is your experience,
Yeah.
and like,
But
you
like
know,
I follow a very positive news outlet.
I'm not. I'm
for
being.
Destiny,
if
and a
you're
very
saying
negative
if
one.
you're saying I'm being negative
No,
about the game, I'm not.
I'm not. You're being critical.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like the
But-
game. That's an issue. If you don't agree that the heroic strike, the setup is
I didn't disagree
bad.
with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
So
saying
it's
I'm
like,
waiting to
not
see what
being
they do
negative
tomorrow to
about
do
it.
that. But I'm like, overall, I'm having a really fun experience with it. And one of the things is that I was playing with someone.
Yeah, I
because we
mean-
had more coordination when it came to any of that shit.
I would like like I had fun playing it too.
Yeah.
I think you're misunderstanding like what I'm
That's
trying
right.
to say.
I probably am.
Yeah, because like it's not that I'm having fun. It's that they're literally doing the same shit they've already done.
Yeah.
You will be over this game in 30 days.
And that's one of the, okay. So
and I have a problem with that, and that's what I'm really
I
getting
don't
at. I
think-
have like I love
I
the
keep
game.
seeing this
when
game
me and
being
Rock
that,
played
though.
it, we were
Yeah, we were going
I
nuts.
fucking said like 1,000 times, like, dude, I think it might be back.
Yeah.
yeah.
I said it 1,000 times, like, I love
But
this
you think
fucking
it's gonna
game.
burn out quick?
Oh, it already is. I can already
Okay.
see it. It's already.
I
happening.
already
it's
felt
already
that way.
starting
I
to
mean,
do it.
like,
It's already happening though. It's
Yeah,
already.
it's very much
It
starting to
really
happen.
is.
it's gonna take 2 years for Destiny to have enough content for it to be a regular want to stay on thing anyway to me.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing
It
is
takes 2
that
years
for me,
of more updates,
they
and
already
more
did
content
that.
and more things.
They already did that with the
And that
first
was
game.
Destiny 1.
Exactly.
But Destiny 1,
and they fucked themselves.
it took
yeah.
years to have that much content. That
Ex-
much content.
Exactly, and that was
Yeah.
their company's 2 years.
The
Like
biggest-
you said, it takes
yeah.
2 years, so that was their 2 years. And
They
now these are
shouldn't
supposed
have.
to.
I'm on
you
board.
know,
They
you know.
shouldn't have bought a new. They should have just
Yeah.
made an expansion like how WoW does, where you could start all over and it's not hard to catch up.
Yeah, they just screwed the pooch.
That's the way. That's the smarter way to go about it. But hopefully, then with the idea of then this release of Destiny Comets, they're bringing back. They're going back to the concept of just big updates. Hopefully, they don't leave that and they just keep one Destiny.
Hopefully, they just pull
Because
their
then
fucking
in
heads
2
out of
years,
their ass.
everyone will come back and be like, "Hey, there's a ton of shit to do." In the meantime, to me, I see it as like a month of this.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
feel
what I
I'm going
see
to
it.
invest in 3 characters ever again. I
No,
will
there's
continuously
no-
play my
yeah.
one.
And there's no reason to. They've taken that out of it by basically just giving you everything. Like if you get the hand cannon, you can just have it recreated 3 times.
Yeah.
You get exotics, you just have them recreated
Yeah.
whenever you want, which are cool little things that are like, it's not so grindy, but like, because they did, you want to know why they did that? Because that takes away the random roll of
Yeah.
the perks. So without those, then you're like, okay, we can just give everybody the same version of the gun, which really, really plays down the variety of the gun usage, and that's
Dog.
why everybody uses
Yeah, because
one,
and one was
one
separated
of
you
one, of whatever.
was the role that you
However,
had,
I will
man.
say this. This is what I really was interested in, and it kind of sucks, and it's kind of shitty how they did it too, but it's got my attention, and I probably will be grinding for it. If you PvP competitive and rank on their glory, there is a pulse cannon, a pulse rifle that is called the
I heard about this.
Claymore, Red Claymore, and it has a brand new perk on it called Desperado.
What is it?
And it allows it doesn't allow it to be fired rapidly, but it's extremely fast fire rate with the pulse rifle. So it's pretty damn close to auto fire, but it's pulsing.
Nice.
So like if you hit headshots, it's fucking ridiculous.
It's like a nightshade.
Similar to it, but faster.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and it's only rewarded for getting like rank 3 glory, which is like
So?
competitive. But it's like,
but now they're establishing some guns that you have to achieve a rank to get.
right,
So they're
exactly.
starting to like.
But then
step
like
in that
but
direction.
then there's kind of just a shitty deal to anybody that's like, fuck, I don't want to play PvP. You know what I mean? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
But that's the thing. Is like
it's
you,
like,
you
dude,
can't,
either go with that or don't go with that. You know what I mean? Like that's how I feel about it because they did it in
Okay.
Destiny 1, and people hated it. People hated that you could only do the raid and get certain stuff. Like those were the best weapons.
Yeah.
People hated that. But it was like Destiny was kind of like,
But that's what-
how it is.
Yeah,
so
honestly-
like,
So they're
like,
starting to do
get
that.
in a
Better
fire
that
team,
way, though, because
get a
that's what
carry,
showed what
get
you
a-
achieved.
Get going.
Yeah.
And in this
Those are
one,
your tokens
but
of-
like
Yeah.
it just seems like in this one they like everybody complained about it being so much harder to get stuff. Then this one they gave everything away, and now everybody's like, it's too easy to get shit. And it's like, yeah, I mean, you guys should have fucking stuck to your guns, maybe.
Well, this
You
is
know?
where
And
they.
made it,
I
made-
mean,
just be like,
but-
dude, it's fucking hard to get shit. Period. RNG sucks.
Yeah.
And you know how many games are like that? A
But
lot.
that's where to me, I feel like they took a huge step as such a large brand they took a huge step in the direction of their gamers. So I see
I
like
don't know if they listen to their gamers.
I see that as a good
They
sign.
don't.
I don't know if they
listen
listen
to
to
their
their player
community
base.
leaders that nobody appointed.
I think that's more.
But
I
they,
think
I'm not
that's-
saying they
I think
chose
that's
which
more on
voices
point.
to listen to, but
Yeah.
the fact that they made drastic changes to their game. Let's look at guns, because that's a positive note.
Listen up.
They have changed. So it's not like there's a ton of new exotics.
Well, most
I
of the
have some
post
pro
rifles
ones.
still suck. Besides Vigilance Wing,
Graviton Lance.
but Graviton Land, that's a whole new because the perk of it is what makes it better, not the function of.
But
a
yeah,
pulse
so like the
rifle.
whole goal of exotic changes was make exotic weapons exotic. You only get to pick one. Everyone should feel extremely powerful. What do they do?
But I'm just saying on my no, what I'm saying there, but about the pulse rifles, Vigilance Wing is an exotic.
yeah, and it didn't get
It
that much of
shoots
a buff.
It shoots a fifth exactly. Its buff isn't from its exotic; it's from the pulse rifle buff that they gave to all pulse rifles. But they, the Vigilance Wing outclassed them,
Yeah.
right? But it didn't outclass them in before the prior to the buff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right? No, that wasn't the preferential pulse rifle of choice, right? It was more like the raid one, the inaugural address, because it didn't, it doesn't move. It was so
And now
precise.
the exotic is
So you know
like,
what I'm saying?
it
You
feels
know,
exotic is the one you want to step into.
But it's not because an exotic buff. It's because of the pulse rifle buff.
Okay.
But now all the other pulse rifles are garbage. So
But-
now you still just use one. Now it's the Mida multi-tool of pulse rifles. You know what I mean? Like they've kind of
But
like
that's
forced
the,
that.
Hey,
it's
what
the
did
exotic.
they do different with
But
the?
they kind of
It's
forced
the
that.
exotic.
with the
It's
multi-tool. What
supposed-
did they do with that?
But they kind of forced that by not
There's no
getting an
changes to
exotic
the
buff.
to the Mida.
Oh,
But
that would've
They
been
nerfed
tight.
the Mida.
Did they?
Yeah, it doesn't hit as strong. I have their standard, the brand new scout rifle hits for like 200 more HP.
The
than Mida
the
multi-tool.
like what is
and
it?
the scope
the
almost
wolf
looks
one?
exactly like it. It's called
I
the
got a cool one.
Telemus something.
But okay, let's address other guns. Borealis. Now that gun deals. You get
If you break
a
the
round.
shield,
If you break the shield, you get a round back into the chamber.
yeah, that was already. I think that was the one with the Borealis that would return
And-
one from a precision hit.
But then there's that.
You break
and
it, you get it 4 times.
You break
or
the
whatever.
shield, you get that, and
Yeah.
then you get if you have a matching energy type, it's double damage.
Yeah.
So that's
Well,
a
no,
good-
if you break the person's shield, that's of that matching bullet type.
Yeah.
The next successful rounds until your clip is empty have double damage.
Okay, thanks
So
for
it doesn't
clearing
matter whether it's shield breaking or not. It's double damage. So obviously, if you hit somebody with that same color, it
Yeah.
would fucking ruin them.
Yeah.
It'd be technically like 4 times. But if they weren't, it'd just be 2 times.
So
So
it
no
shreds.
shield destroying. If it has someone's shield, it's probably taking their shield and a good amount of their
It's
health.
and so since it switches, it's vicious now.
But that's PvP and PvE. That's that one I truly love. Literally makes it really balanced. Puts a hell of an exotic perk on it that is fucking granted with skill.
Dog,
Let's talk.
I've never really gotten to the sniper rifles, but when I got the Borealis, I tried it out. That shit is like, I don't know.
It
Everything
felt
seems,
weak at first,
Yeah, I didn't really like
but
it. So
now that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it
Is
was
this
weak
update they
because you'd have to
readdressed
sit
all
there.
these guns? All these exotics changed a week ago.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
mean, I
No,
know.
no, I
I'm
mean,
telling you the perks of
Yeah.
them right now.
yeah,
I know that.
So-
I get that, but I'm just saying, like, what did they do to beef it up? Really, besides
They literally
does a
changed. They changed the exotic perk.
So,
So-
it
It's
completely
does a
different perk.
Shitload
The
amount
perk
more damage
before
when you're using the right energy type. 'cause
Borealis
it's the gun
is-
that changes
yeah.
energy.
the perk? Yeah, you could just change the energy
Yeah, that was
type.
the perk. That was the perk.
And now they've added to it.
Now it's if you're
Now
using the
if
right
you-
energy type, you destroy things.
So like, okay, if you're an enemy or you're a PvP or PvE enemy, right?
Yeah.
And I shoot you with the Borealis, right? And you have a solar shield on, or you are a solar titan, and you're in your super, and I shoot you and I hit you, and it breaks your shield, so it just takes off your first layer of damage. It grants me the bullet back. I think maybe it has to be precision. It grants me it back, and then any remainders in my clip are double damage that I hit you with. So that is a body shot kill in Destiny 2, which existed in Destiny 1, but it was done through a perk that was random rolled on a god roll on your sniper.
And now it does it
Called
in,
Final
in
Round.
exotic. You can make any time, but you only get to pick one exotic and it's power.
and you got to be a fucking hell of a shot
But
and
that's-
some good
exactly.
timing.
So that's where they make.
But
these
if you
guns.
do it, you'll be
that was
super
a
OP.
great fix to the to the
It's a great
Borealis.
one.
It's
And
not
it-
broken,
and it
but
plays-
it's super powerful
and
if you
it
use
plays right into what its name is, what its function is, all the stuff. It's a great one. The gravitation lance, I love what they
There's
did. With
well,
it.
I got a whole list. A lot
love
of
what
gun
they did
changes.
with it.
Even
Yeah,
just
no,
like
I know.
little ones. Cold Heart ramps up more quickly.
Yeah.
Weapons
I've seen
got
people
less of
trying
a,
to use
less
it.
of a,
It's
like
kind
a
of-
flare on
they're
it. It's
still
more
a joke.
control, like more stability.
These guys are still trying to use it in PvP and shit. It's just like
The Crimson has a damage boost.
yeah,
So now you can like pop, dead.
yeah.
I think
it's
that's right.
Triple
That's it.
taps.
You know,
Darcy.
I didn't. I just got the Crimson like 2 days ago.
I had like
I didn't
7
have
of
it.
them.
Darcy does a stupid amount of damage if you get a precision hit, but it is now like one of the highest damage things you can do in this game is coming from the Darcy.
And the
Really? The
fucking
And
Darcy
then
is the
they
number one now.
yeah, if you get
And
precision
it's-
hit, it does like 4 times
well,
damage.
it's an
ridiculous.
unlocked. It's one of the exotic perks
Okay, so it's an
that
unlocked thing.
doesn't come. So like Destiny 1, you get the weapons, right? Then you have to unlock all of them by leveling them up, by pouring XP into them, and then they level up, and then the perks unlock, right? So this is kind of their version of that
Challenge
Destiny
based
2
with the
version
gun,
of it.
get this
But it
done.
has it has a challenge involved to it, so you have to complete these challenges or this quest or whatever it is, and then you will unlock that perk for the weapon.
They
And
also
some of them are
shortened
gonna
the
be
zoom on
super-
it a little bit.
Some of them are going to be much harder than others. This to that, depending on the
Fighting
guns.
Lion.
Because I didn't get into the snipers again. I didn't.
The Darcy's
Yeah, yeah.
cool. The
But
perk
this is
for
the-
it was that it would read their information.
Yeah, that's what I.
It was silly, but
What
it,
is
so
up
it just
with that,
lacked
dog?
a.
It would tell you how much health they have, their health
Yeah.
and shield. That's what it would tell you.
It wasn't
was
really that
pretty bad.
useful.
I remember I had got it and I told you about it and you was like, "Oh, put it up, dismantle that thing." And I
That's
was like,
I'll still tell
They
you that.
are
do that.
so, but the thing is, like that gun. Then, if you're getting precision hits, you're doing significant damage. These guns, all these, to me, all these like exotic guns are you invest in one, but it's gonna be exotic now.
Yeah.
Fighting Lion grenades do a lot more damage. They are just significantly better. That's all it takes, and they gave it a much bigger ammo reserve.
Yeah.
okay.
Graviton Lance now is only.
But like I like that. Let's talk
Yeah,
about that one.
okay.
Now. But that the mountain lion, or lion,
lion.
the fine lion, can be
From a
why
mountain.
it's exotic. The reason why it's actually exotic
yeah,
can be equipped
as
as an energy weapon.
and
not
it's a
your-
grenade launcher.
Exactly. So it's already that's an exotic perk.
But it only had 6 rounds plus the one in the chamber.
Motherfucker, you can hang a grenade
Now you've
launcher
got
and a
a
rocket
lot-
launcher.
But it's an exotic.
That's a fucking perk.
So like,
You know,
guess
the
what?
No Land Beyond's
Now
perk was
it has
that it was
deeper ammo
primary.
reserves, and the grenades are less shitty because you only have one in the clip. Like
Dude, that it was already OP if used properly, in my opinion.
now,
Yeah, I knew a dude that was like his go-to move, and it just
It just fucking brings
Yeah,
a
it
fucking
wrecks.
Void Titan, hit you with that, punch your ass, take you suppressed completely down. You're just like can't jump, can't move. I mean,
but it's
turn
the
you
only-
into glass. It would literally just shatter your ass.
But like, you should be able to pretty much hit someone with that and then one shot them with a hand cannon. Now you can't. I think.
well, yeah, it's a grenade.
That's what it is.
I feel
Yeah.
that for sure. They fucked off.
You're making a
Grenades
heavy
and
investment for that
explosions.
to be your
They made-
exotic. You need more than 7
They
rounds.
fucked off grenades
Yeah.
completely
So,
in the guns
They
and
made a
in
step in the right direction.
your actual grenade.
Graviton Lance. We're on that one now. No longer a 3-shot. It is 2 shots.
Yeah.
Light shot and then a bigger. It's a bigger like black hole shot for the second one.
Yeah,
Does
that actually
huge
looks like a
crit
black
damage.
hole.
It actually
and-
looks like a black
yeah,
hole.
instead of like
If
what
it
was
blows
where's
them
the
up,
black hole?
they explode in a bigger explosion
Yeah.
of void damage, and they release enemy-seeking things that explode on enemies they hit.
Yeah.
And if they kill that enemy will explode.
Yeah, it
and
has like a
release things to
void,
track. So you can
bloom.
actually
It's a bloom.
make a whole chain of it too,
It's the
especially on like.
it's
yeah,
the
waves.
bloom from the top class void warlock.
It's dope.
Yeah, okay.
Void abilities cause enemies to explode, and then it will just chain after that.
I use that for a lot of the story. I was really excited about that one. Hard light. They fixed the hard light. You hold square now to change energy type. You used to have to
Yeah.
go into the pause menu.
That was so
yeah.
retarded.
So they
when
fixed
did
that. Also, they bullets after the bounce do double damage.
Yeah, but so like
So
let's,
after the bounce, they do double damage.
But they
Now
didn't-
you're gonna try and get
now they
kills
didn't.
with it.
But the ricochet is
It's
hard.
Yeah,
bro,
so,
that thing is
it doesn't
no
work.
joke.
It
though.
doesn't
you,
but
you can.
now if you can,
You
if they're
can.
close
Yeah.
in tight spots, it will
Yeah,
work.
like
but-
if I'm talking about like in like the hallways and shit. It's nasty.
Yeah.
The
you know what?
Ricochet is
I've been
nasty.
I know people that would like be like
I found
saw
a
that was
different-
the perk and they'd be like relying on it. It's like
I got the Suros Regime. You just picked that up recently.
Yeah.
That's the new, like a new exotic auto rifle. That thing's pretty
it's
dope.
from Destiny 1.
Got
It's
good
the
power on the
fucking
second end of it.
Slower fire rate. It has
You have the choice
choice
of
yeah.
either it speeds up
or slows down.
or it slows down and does more damage, and
Yep.
I do the slow down.
Yeah, the slowdown is better.
Jade Rabbit got like a big old stability increase, so it'll just help you control your shots more. Prometheus lens, the magazine size was increased. They like specialize it more with like how it works, which is a little different from the Cold Heart. Rat King, you get more invisibility time. You also don't have to have it out to get the perk.
Okay.
If you just have to have it equipped. So not like with everyone.
That
in the
makes
group,
it
being
better,
close to
but
each
it's
other,
still
yes.
trash.
They
I didn't
also
think it was
made it
trash,
more
I just think it
powerful
just was
and full auto.
pointless.
It's full auto,
Oh, wow.
so that'll help.
What the Rat King is?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Risk Runner. They gave it perks like you have better arc damage resistance while you're using it. 'Cause you gotta be like taking arc damage for you to be able to do.
You
the
literally
special
just
perk.
throw yourself a grenade into yourself.
You throw your
almost
own
kill
ground.
yourself. And
Yeah,
you're back.
that's how you use the Risk Runner. But then it's dope. Skyburner's Oath. Aside from being a Cabal killer, now when you hip fire that thing, it shoots fucking rockets.
Yeah.
Mini rockets. It lobs them, and they're kind of heat seeking. So that thing just got like way ramped up. Sturm and Drang. If you get a kill with one, it perks the other. Both of them now, so you can bounce back and forth really well.
What is the perk?
That was always
Oh, it's
the
like
perk.
so it's like stronger. But both guns, it goes both ways now.
Oh, but it wasn't strength. It was only loads of the clip into the other one.
Yeah, so this gives like it overcharges the Sturm, and the overcharged shots are like a lot stronger.
All right. Because before it would just be
Which
like
one did I like the Drain? Yeah.
I don't know.
The Sunshot. Let's see.
Saint's favorite.
Yeah.
Shattered Dreams.
Yeah.
Saint put that goddamn gun.
It got an
What
explosion
do you do?
boost.
I'm like it explodes.
It got an explosion boost, so it's even more explosions.
There we go.
This is probably one of my favorites, the Sweet Business. Here's the change they gave it. Now you start with 900 fucking rounds in your, and then 99 in the clip, so you have max ammo. I love that. The Prospector are sticky grenades now.
Yeah.
The Tractor Cannon they totally revamped.
Yeah, so now it does suppression.
Now it does suppression, and you take increased void damage for a short period of time.
Yeah.
So like, someone I was playing, that guy who got the whole server together on a party chat, was telling everyone to equip void weapons and void heavies, and then he was using the Tractor Cannon, and then he would just go pop the guy once with the Tractor Cannon. He'd be suppressed, and it would take like a shit, like the Curtain Call that I have that's void would just fuck him up.
I love the Curtain
Sounds really
Call,
good.
man. Still my favorite now.
Vigilance Wing, like
Not gonna
you already
lie.
said what happened with that one. Those are all the changes to guns that we already have. So like honestly, if you're playing the game again, revisit all your exotics. A lot of them are really dope. I had a lot of fun with the Hardlight again. I had a lot of fun with the Graviton Lance. I'm using that as like a main weapon now. Booyah! Yeah.
Booyah, shaka,
Borealis.
boy.
I also I've been bringing my Halfdan back. I've been using that guy a lot. Love that gun.
Halfdan.
It's got like a stupid range auto rifle with like slow firing, high damage bullets.
Nice.
But it's got insane range.
I've just been running with the normal shit I run with. I can't even bullshit you. I haven't even dipped into too much shit.
It's all good.
Rocky,
Well, now you know. Re-explore your exotics, and we already know they're easy to get because you already own them all.
Yeah.
Destiny 2. We also have private. We also have private matches now.
Still waiting on somebody to challenge me. It hasn't happened yet.
It'll come.
So
We also have our
Wait, the
fucking
one,
emote
1v1
wheel.
is out?
Yeah.
What? Let's
Private
run one,
matches.
cuz.
Well, you can you can make your own. I don't know how in depth you can do with the rules. I'm excited.
Yeah,
to
it's
figure
full
that out.
customizable.
Fuck yeah, that's how it's done. So that's a big.
I think it's just like going to be like
have
it's
that.
just like how they did it. If they did it in D1,
It allows
you
people to
can
set up
put,
more
like-
tournament type play too.
Yeah, exactly.
But so huge thing from that.
Hey, Bradley ain't called you out?
Oh, I was talking to him today.
Hey.
He hasn't gotten the update yet.
He can't. He's mad about it too.
Yeah.
He's had
It's the whole
some
PlayStation
yeah,
issue.
Yeah, he's got these.
Discs things.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I can show you a picture.
Anyways. What else do we got on this update? Popcorn eating emote, just like Fortnite did. I want that hack one. I want that hack
You
one.
can show me a picture.
I love these new
I got a
emotes. But
picture.
yeah, we got our emote wheel.
The emote wheel, yeah.
Hey!
I was so
Four of them for you.
I was super surprised when I saw it. To be honest, I
I
was
know.
like, they
You-
fucking did it.
I was
Yeah.
like,
I was like, they actually
offended
fucking
when
did
you were
it.
like, no, they said it's not coming out tomorrow.
They did not. They did not mention it at all. They did
Oh.
not say.
Well,
and
all they did was
I
just
mean,
say,
I'm
it
sure
was supposed to come out
I'm sure
3
it's
updates
fucking
ago.
one line.
So
You know, I'm sure it's one line this big in the whole fucking,
Yeah.
patch notes. But
it means a lot to me. It is back.
it means a lot to everybody, dude. Who wasn't fucking
Yeah.
tired of that?
Oh man.
What I'm pissed about though is that they took away. They make you choose from your base ones too.
Yeah.
Like,
But-
dude, I need my Warlock sit, but how am I supposed to choose the Warlock sit when I got all the other ones in there?
But what is dope is that
You know,
when you go to
I
the
kept the
edit
hunter sit,
menu,
though. I had to.
where they did make a clutch is like when you go to the menu to select them, they just give you all of them. There's no only so many you can carry. You have all your emotes to choose from.
yeah, okay.
Great upgrade there.
Okay. They upgrade the vault space. Don't allow you to delete shaders. All my free
Yeah, shaders they're
all
still
my
working
free
on, but they
vault,
did announce
all
they're
my
doing
free
stuff on
vault space has all been taken up because guess what I
Fucking
did?
Avalon Teal.
I put all my shaders in there
Oh, really?
Why?
because I don't
I didn't
use
realize
them.
you could store shaders.
Yeah.
I just delete them as much as
Dude.
I can. But
Oh
dude,
my
I'm gonna
God.
start Avalon Teal and shit like that. I forgot
6
about.
hours. It's like
I have
literally.
170 Avalon Teals I'll never get rid of. But that's
I
something
have
they have
like
addressed that
fucking
they are
500.
working on.
I have
finishing.
600 or something of one.
They are.
Yeah.
Like,
I
what
have-
if-
said
I'm not
something
gonna sit
along
there
the
and do
lines
it.
of their
I
plan
got
is to go
240
back to how
max. That's
Destiny 1
crazy.
had it, where it won't be inventory based. It'll just be select the one you want.
Yeah.
And that means that if you could do each separate piece of armor and have infinite uses of each shader, I'm so excited. That'll be.
That's how it should be.
But so they announced that that's
Yeah, you get it
what they were
once and then
trying
you
to
have
do,
it.
or
You
something
got it,
along those
like-
lines.
But now,
So
now
we're
if
getting
they do
there.
that, they can't give you anything.
They made
you
it
know?
seem like you were mixing pigments or something like that to create these.
Yeah,
things. Like,
this
you can only have
bullshit.
so many fucking Avalon Teals. Like what?
I like the
if I
Mad
play the
Monk.
game, I'll get them.
Have you seen the look
I'll
of the
get
Mad
more.
Monk shaders? I'm a fan of those. They look pretty
I
dope.
might
Which one?
have it. I don't.
It's
look at
got
the
like
shaders
a tannish brown and like some black and some grayscale with like a pattern on it and shit. It looks dope.
Oh, I think I know which one.
I got some stuff in it because
I
I
think I
pulled
know
out my
which one.
Anka Seeker chest piece for my Warlock again.
I don't know. They just been having
Speed?
some wild ass colors. That's why I just stick with the basics.
Dog.
dog.
Oh, I
Atlantis
love
wash.
messing around with my shit.
The Atlantis wash.
And-
Hey, fire, Bungie, fire. Whoever
Hey, whoever
made
created
that one, dog.
Oh my god, what is the one that's like a penny, dog? What is that shit called? That one? The watermelon one, dog?
I use the watermelon one, bitch.
You like that shit?
Oh yeah, I had some
use the
dope
watermelon one,
looking
bitch.
shit because of the watermelon.
That thing is dookie, dog. That shit was like one of the
Look,
worst shaders
you just
on
gotta
there.
find the right thing to put it on, because some things watermelon it looks like really flat, and some of it's got that like green to pink like shade effect. You just gotta find the
Oh
right
man,
items.
that is too good.
Dookie, Sam. I'm sorry. I gotta be the one to break it to you.
About as dookie as that Rockstar you're drinking?
These are disgusting. but
No,
they do
that's
the job.
that lime freeze one was pretty good.
I
But
didn't like it.
I
you
mean, it's a
said it was
Rockstar. It's
dookie.
gonna be dookie.
I mean, it does the job.
You fucking guys.
Hey,
well,
hey.
we're
Play
we're
War
running
Mind.
a little. We're running a little late. So
We had some shit
we're
going
gonna,
on.
Yeah, no, it was great. I love it. So, but we're gonna wrap it up off of that.
So we can go home and play video games.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
What are
how
you
we get
playing?
the
What are you playing
Gotta play
today?
video games
You
to
just doing
supply
Fortnite?
content for the show. Duh. Yes. We're playing Fortnite tonight, and not God of War, Destiny. Of course.
I'm gonna be doing some. I'm gonna be
Destiny,
trying to
of
do the
course.
escalation protocols. What I'll be working on if I hit Destiny.
Yeah, I mean, I
well, we talked.
one thing. I have to do
If you guys are interested, we can have some fun in the old raid because it's a little easier with your higher light levels.
Are you
We
guys
can-
trying to run a raid tonight?
I'm just
Dude,
saying. Even
you
if
tell
we don't
me,
beat
man.
it-
You guys can like
Look,
when
here's
you
what
have
I'm throwing out
five.
there.
No,
when you have
can
five,
man.
you text
Nah.
me.
We can jump
Because
into
when he
the
get
raid.
home, this is what's gonna happen. The Colt gonna hit him up. You know,
time
they're
is
gonna
it?
be like, "Oh,
Look.
Father, Master, King."
Saint,
And
you
my
are
nigga
in
gonna
the
be
room
going
right
for like
now.
6
I'm
to
with it.
25 matches.
Are you with it tonight?
Yeah, I'm with it.
All right, cool. Rock, you are
Leaning
in
more
the
towards
room.
25.
Rock, you are in the room. Are you with it tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. Me and my roommate Manny are in it tonight. Dutch,
Yeah.
we just need one other person. There you go. Internet out there. Join
Jameer
us.
or Squig.
Squig is probably gonna be the guy. Squig go to
Perfect.
sleep too early. Cuz.
Point is, look, the Leviathan. If we
was
jump into
supposed
the
to be
original
3.
Leviathan,
Oh, was
it's
it?
not that
And you
hard.
were like, you were grilling him. So
Saint.
you're not gonna get your weight up.
The Leviathan raid is still rated
Hey,
at
wasn't it
300
like
likes.
You just gonna go play Fortnite?
I was
Hey,
booming
fuck
on that
these guys.
shit,
Turn their
son.
mics off and shit.
Hey, wait. You don't say turn. No.
Look, I'm trying to give some hot tips here.
And man, fuck
the
your hot
original,
tips.
Alright, give the
Don't
hot-
ever cut off
look.
my goddamn. No.
Hey,
Give the hot tips and then
hot tips.
close the
the
show.
original
for us, okay?
Leviathan raid is 300 light, which means with us with our 330 pluses,
Right.
it's significantly easier to
330,
kill
I'm
that
350,
shit.
dog.
I'm at 350.
I'm like
saying everybody
330.
though is
I'm at
330 plus.
345.
I was being polite.
330.
Inclusive is the word. But anyways, we can then build our strategy again so that when we go to hit a new raid that's going to kick our ass, at least we can handle it a little better because we got some coordination and shit.
Let's do it.
So Leviathan raid, boys. I'll see you tonight.
Leviathan raid tonight.
We the plug.
Square.
It's been real. We're gonna be giving away some cards coming up,
Some
$10
money.
gift cards and shit like that.
Some money.
It's coming, money for you. You'll get it for games. And the rest of the time, it's been real. We'll be back Monday at 6 p.m. California time. Hey, Rock.
I'm sure you'll see me before next Monday while I'm picking up your mothers. But yeah, Monday. it
I'm
is.
that guy in the car outside.
And on that note, we the plug, and we out. Peace.
I'm better than you.
And these niggas hating on them nigga trip, but you big boy, you know you gon' eat it up. Straight out of man, don't do the leave it up. Ain't got no trouble to beat it up. Beat it up. Beat it back in, your word. You know I'm beat it up. Beat it up. Beat it back in, your word. You know I'm beat it up. And these niggas hating on them nigga trip, but you big boy, you know you gon' eat it up. Straight out of man, don't do the leave it up. Ain't got no trouble to beat it up.